Well, hello to those folks watching on the replay. If you're watching on the replay, please go ahead and let me know what you're working on in the comments. You know how we do. Hashtag replay. Let me know what you're working on. Right as we're about to get started here. So give us 1 second to get adjusted here. And here we go. Hello, everybody. Why does my voice automatically go into yell mode whenever I start go live? Hey, everybody. Hey. What's up, Monique? What's up, Diane? What's up, Valerie? Hi, Robert. Hi, Nick and Tina. Hi, Aussie Artist. Hello. Hi, Monique. Crafting with Susie Q. We got Jill. We got Therese. Becky. Becky, I thought you would have been passed out by now. What up, Susan? For those of y'all who don't know, Becky is like a florist delivery driver person thing. She does flowers. She's like a botanist, even though she just figured out what that was yesterday. So she delivers flowers, and it's Valentine's Day. So yeah, y'all give a moment of silence to Becky and the tiny puffer fish for spending the day out delivering those last minute flowers y'all had to send. Amen. Either way, hello everybody. Hello. Crafty Jasmine, what's up? Cindy B, Pinky's out. Pinky's out for Cindy B. We got Regina. Okay, that's gonna be a hard one. Ree Wenzel. What's up, Saphira's mama? Hi, Marcia. Or is it Marcia? It might be Marcia. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Yvonne. Happy Valentine's Day. Yes, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope everybody had a good day. Hope you spent it with somebody you love, even if that person is yourself. Now, as you can see, there's nothing here. It's coffee. What are we doing today? There's nothing here. I was going to color, but then I was like, I don't feel like it. It's going to take like an hour to color one coloring page because, you know, I'm not profesh. I'm just learning. So I went ahead and kitted up my next project, which I'll probably touch it today and then won't touch it again until Tuesday. So, yeah. Hi, Jaleesa. What's up, D. Baker? What's up, Wendy? What's up, Grace? What's up, MJ? Little Miss Priss. Tiny puffer fish. Ah! What's up, an Angel's mom? Hi, Tanya. What's up, Leah? Diamond painting with Doritos in the house. My dogs are trying to eat themselves. Hey, that's not food. What's up, Diamond painting with anxiety? What's up, Courtney? What's up? It's Paw Paw Project. Yes, it's Paw Paw's project. So for those of you who don't know or who haven't watched that video, this is the current project. This is my new whip. This is the project I'm doing for my dad. For those of you who don't know, Paw Paw used to be a volunteer firefighter. So when I saw this painting, I knew I had to get it and do it for him. So I was excited. Don't put it away. Don't put it away. What's up, Alexis? What's up, Rebecca? Hello, Mickey Sunshine. What's up, Laura? Laura Dolly. Hi, Sierra. What's up, Kaya? Hi, Noah. What's up, Kim T? I'm going to start that one next week. What, the firefighter one, Crystal? Yeah, that's my next project. Now, usually whenever I do diamond painting, so I don't burn myself out, I will usually wait a good 24 to 48 hours before doing another diamond painting. But since I just happened to finish that one yesterday, I should have finished it Wednesday, but we had a lot of stuff going on this week at the house. So I didn't finish it Wednesday. So it didn't get finished till last night. And then I stayed up really late. And I had to decorate a Valentine's Day box for Orion and straighten up my house because it was a mess. And now I'm rocking a migraine. But we going to work through it. We going to work through the migraine. Fake it till you make it. What's up, Diane? What's up, Brian? Susan, you got the firefighter one today? What's up, Katie? Clarice. What's up, Lynn? What's up, Lisa Diamond Painting? What's up, Yvonne? Sariba. What's up, Sariba? What's up, Sarah? Our weather is so wonky. Winda. Hi, Winda. Miss Coffee, finally got to catch your live. And yes, my name is Winda, pronounced Winda. What's up, Don? What's up, Stacy? Hello, everybody. What's up, Gail? What's up, Natalie? Oh, Henry. Makes me think of that O'Reilly song. We're not gonna sing it. Oh, 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 O'Reilly. Okay, we're not gonna sing it anymore, oh Henry. I swear. I swear we won't sing it again. What's up, Courtney? What's up, Kathleen? I started it Wednesday night. I have a purpose for it. Cool beans. What's up, Blonde Newall? Probably still butchering that name. I'll never get your name right. I'm so sorry. I love you, but I'll never get your name right. What's up, Lisa? All right, so we're gonna diamond paint. I'm just gonna give it a few minutes because I'm gonna explain the post that you guys seen yesterday. I want to give an explanation as to what the post was about because apparently a lot of you have reached out to me asking me what's wrong. Did somebody say something? Is somebody doing something? No. So now that we have about 150 in now. All right. So as for those folks who saw my post, if you don't know what post I'm talking about, I made a post and then you might have seen it change. So the post stated that instead of deleting my channel, I'm going to keep the channel, but we're going to try a little experiment where I'm not going to go live for an entire month. So starting March 1st, there will be no live stream on my channel. And essentially what I'm doing is I want to replace my live stream with a whip and chat. And so I'm going to try it out for a month to see how it works. If I don't like it, I'll go back to doing lives. It's an experimental phase. So for those people freaking out, no, nobody said anything to me. Nothing has happened. There's no drama going on with Miss Coffee. Miss Coffee isn't going insane. Miss Coffee's just trying to change things up a little bit. I like keeping you guys informed as to what I'm doing. So that is what we're doing. We're going to try some experimenting with the channel. Just because I don't like doing the same thing as everybody else. I'm not one of those people that likes to be like doing the things. So like I want to change things. I want to change how my channel, I want to make my channel, of course, different than all the other channels on YouTube. So I want to try doing whip and chats instead of lives. I want to see how that works. Again, I'm going to test it out for about a month. If I don't like it, I'll go back to lives. If I like it, then we'll figure something out. I know a lot of people are going to be upset about this, but this ain't about you, this about me. You're not the one that has to sit and entertain for 3 hours. I am. So if you got something negative to say about it, I can tell you something to do, but it's not going to be appropriate for YouTube, and it's probably going to get the video demonetized. But just say this, Miss Coffee don't care. I've let people run my channel for way too long. It's time for Miss Coffee to run Miss Coffee's channel. I can't be worried about everybody's feelings because there is way more of you than there are of me. And how I feel needs to come into account at some point, not the fact that you have nothing better to do than to harass me about, oh, well, you have to do this on your channel. No, I don't have to do anything besides stay black and die, but thank you. So with that said, the deleting of the video thing. The deleting of the video thing came from, if you were here back when I did the rant video, after that whole thing with Patriotic Beauty happened and that blew up, and then I got attacked for what happened to her. If you remember in that video, I stated I had been thinking about deleting the channel. That's where that came from, because I never gave you guys an answer as to what I was going to do with the channel. I just never said anything. Essentially, that's what that post was supposed to mean. But apparently people took it as, oh, Miss Coffee's going insane, or Miss Coffee has drama happening. No, there's no drama. There's nothing. There's no reason to pull out the tea and, sit down and have your crumpets, boo. There ain't nothing going on. Just same old boring household over here at the coffee house. Ain't nothing going on. Nobody's bothering me. And if they were, they'd be put on blast. As you guys know, Miss Coffee don't play that crap. So yeah. Also, if you are in this live at this very moment, and I happen to not say hi to you, or I can't get to you, please don't message me after live stream and go, hey, you didn't acknowledge my existence in your live. I would like for everyone to take a look at the number underneath the video. You see the views or the people in live? Do you see watching now? There are way more of you, and I say this all the time, and I apparently have to keep saying it because the same person keeps messaging me every week upset because I don't acknowledge their existence. There are way more of you than there is of me. So if I can't show your picture, if I don't acknowledge you, If something happens where it chaps your ass and, oh, Miss Coffee, I don't like her live streams, they're too busy, then you don't have to be here. But I don't want to hear about it after my live stream. The last thing I need, because usually I spend the next hour after my live stream already answering messages because I got a crap ton of messages during my live. I don't want to spend my live after my live tonight going through messages, and I won't. I will be unavailable for the weekend, seeing as how I'm spending my Valentine's Day with you guys instead of my husband. So, with that said, again, please do keep in mind, there are way more of you than there is of Miss Coffee. Please do not hound me if I do not acknowledge you. I am sorry. It is not done intentionally. There's like one person I do it to intentionally, and they usually don't show up here, so it's fine. But I don't usually do it intentionally. If I have a problem with you, don't worry. Miss Coffee ain't scared of no one on this internet. I will tell you about yourself and tell you to have a blessed day in the same breath, okay? So I don't have a problem with anybody. I don't have beef with anybody. If I don't acknowledge you, I'm sorry. But again, that chat goes through faster than some people go through men, okay? Like, I'm just saying, please, for the love of all this holy, do keep in mind that I am not a robot. I am a person. I have feelings somewhere. There's like a black hole in my chest where the feelings are supposed to be. But I do have feelings. I am a person. I am a mother and a wife first before I am your very well-known Miss Coffee. So please don't make me have to do something I would regret, which is pretty much curse you out if you message me after my live stream again telling me, oh, are you upset with me? No, I'm just busy. With that said, so yeah, so that's essentially what that message was all about. What's up, Minna Chicken Dinner? So yeah. So please do keep in mind that there are more of you than there is of me, so I don't acknowledge you. I am truly, truly sorry. I can't go back after live and then acknowledge you. Like, I don't know what you want from me. Also, I'm going to be doing that experiment next month. So we have 2 more live streams before I actually decide to take a break from live streaming. So, girl, get your B-Day with fine, Mr. Cole. But yeah, like I love hanging out with you guys on Fridays. I really do. But one of the reasons why I want to take the break is because it is literally, there's 2 people that do it every week. Every week, they message me after live and go, are you mad at me? You didn't acknowledge me. You wouldn't show my picture. Do you see how fast that chat is going? I'm sorry I can't give you your 5 seconds of fame. I can't give you your time in the sun. Chat goes by fast. I can't keep up with everything. I'm only one person. My husband isn't going to be sitting here reading out messages. He's over here enjoying his... Killian Jones, if you do not stop trying to eat that girl... Sorry, guys. Killian's trying to eat Daisy. But, yes. How was Orion's birthday? What's up, Anxiety Art Adventures? Orion's birthday was great. He is still getting packages in. Huge thank you to Laura Law's Craft Corner for sending him out a gift. He is currently wearing it. He has been since this morning when we found it. And he hasn't taken it off yet. So, yeah, there's that. But no, Orion had a great birthday. We had lots of fun. Cake and ice cream. I love cake. So much cake. I was so sick. But I had to put on the brave face because I didn't want him to think that, Mama wasn't gangsta enough to enjoy his birthday, even though they got fudge cake and I can't have fudge like that. But those days that I was home by myself in the morning, y'all, I was so sick. What's up, Kara? What's up, Londa? Shine bright like a diamond. What's up, shine like a diamond? All right. Y'all have seen enough of my hand motions. So here's our canvas. It's so weird when you finish a canvas and then you start a new one, and the one you start is smaller than the one you were currently working on, and you're like, this is so different. It feels like I feel like Aladdin. A whole new world. Like, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna do that. But oh my gosh, it's so tiny compared to the one I just worked on. It's a tiny painting. So what is everybody up to? Let's see what we got here. We got Sylvia. What's up? As a wisdom person said, the only thing constant is change. That's right. That is 100% correct. Even though Miss Coffee don't do well with change, I really don't. I suck at change. Every time somebody say they changed something, my anxiety just goes up, and I'm like, no. Little piece of me dies on the inside. All right. So how are we gonna tackle this? What's up, Dan? What's up, Matt loves diamond painting? For y'all, those of y'all who don't know, Matt loves diamond painting. Believe me, I'm looking forward to a smaller canvas for the next. Well, that if you weren't doing 2,000 by 2,000, Kaya, you'd be fine. What's up, Perky Pris Morales? What's up, Connie? Up to 5 foot nothing. Connie, what does that mean? What's up, Nicole? Still working on morning coffee. I would. That's a really nice painting to work on. If that's the one I'm thinking of from Diamond Art Club, it's a really nice painting to work on. And I felt so bad because when I was working on it with my friends, I was like, dude, I could have this done in like 2 days. And they're like, oh no, we'll only work on it on the weekends. I'm like, so y'all hate my life. That's what y'all saying right now. All y'all hate my life. So my friends hate my life and made me wait to the weekend to work on it. So yeah. Oh, Ryan 5 foot tall is what I was up to. Oh yeah, he probably about that or a little bit higher at this point. He grow like a weed, I swear. Like, you ever buy your kids clothes and then you blink and then the clothes don't fit anymore? Like you have them try it on in the store, right? You're in the store, you making them try it on. You're doing a little pant test where you got to stick your 2 fingers in and you got to jump them around and the kids are shaking like crazy. You're like, oh, you're not a baby anymore. And you're shaking them around to make sure everything fits right. Put your arms up, bend over, touch your toes, all that fun stuff. And then you get out the store, you get the clothes home, they wear them to school that next day, and all of a sudden the clothes don't fit. That's Orion. That's what Orion's like. Oh, what's up, Dad? Thank you. For those of y'all who don't know, that is called a super chat. Super chats are a way to donate to the channel, to help support the channel, and for me to buy more fun, cool things for you guys to see. So thank you very much, Deb. It also is one of the reasons why whenever you guys go, hey, can you check this out? I go, yeah, sure. Also, speaking of that, if you ask me to try out a company, because I've been asked quite a few times to check out this Jack Monkey place. One, they have like 6 canvases, okay? When they get a bigger inventory, Miss Coffee will check them out. I can't check out something that has 6 canvases and none of them piqued my interest. None of them went, ooh, I have to get that. Also, I do not live in China, so if your package is not coming to you from AliExpress, messaging me will not get it to you any faster. As you guys know, that whole virus thing is happening, and as far as I know, packages are stuck until the 29th. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's one message I saw on one thing I ordered, and it was like, yeah, you ain't getting this. And I'm sorry, I can be patient if that means I ain't gonna get sick. Okay. What's up, Odd But Nice? What's up, Samantha? What's up, Dreamer? The Colorful Colorist, hello. What's up, Chris? Hey, you finished Trixie. Nice. Uh-oh. She in the house, y'all. Y'all watch out. She a bad mamma jamma. Shawana. What's wrong with people? I don't know. I'm not gonna say there's anything wrong with people. It's just, I think people have a high expectation of what Miss Coffee should be doing, which is paying them attention 100% of the time. And Miss Coffee can't do that. So, like, you know, sometimes Miss Coffee have to remind you guys that I am a person and I'm not a robot. I can't do all the things. I can do most of the things, but I can't do all the things. I try to do all the things, and then I burn myself out, and then that's when Miss Coffee has to disappear for a day to get herself right, because Miss Coffee go a little crazy. If you don't believe me, ask Mr. Coffee. He has to deal with the crazy. The fire truck. Yep. What's up, Karen? What's up, Rosetta? Missy is not Superwoman. She cannot control things like shipping, let alone orders that are not her business. Yeah, I've gotten probably 12 messages in the last week asking me about AliExpress. I don't often shop AliExpress, but from what I've gathered, because I did order a canvas from Treasure Studios Arts, when they came out with their new canvases, that fox painting, oh, good God, the fox. I got the fox, but I know her stuff isn't shipping for a while because it does come from China. Okay, cool. As long as it gets to me in one piece at some point in time, and it don't have a virus attached to it, I'm cool. Plus, if y'all missed it, Patriotic Beauty put up something on her page about Clorox wipes, and it has something to get rid of coronavirus. So she's like, everybody needs to calm down. So I was like, all right, girl, I'll calm down. But I'm just saying, I got the bleach and the wipes right here in case somebody want to throw down with the corona. I'm just saying, the only corona I want has the lime in it, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's that. What's up, Rory? Where is that big tray from? This is from, well, I was about to say AliExpress. It's not from AliExpress. It's from Amazon. What's up, Charlie? Good evening, Rajul. How are you? Yeah, Patriotic Beauty, she another whippersnapper now. She another little whippersnapper. I don't know where she at right now, but she took a picture of some gators. And I was like, look, I'm just going to say what everybody's thinking. I think you can take the gator. I'm just going to put my money down on you to take the gator. Raise a hand if you think Redneck Beauty can take on the gator. I think she could take the gator. Hello, Yamil. How are you tonight? All right, so let's get started on this. What letter are we going for? We're gonna go for the hashtag. Or back in my day, I feel awesome being able to say that. A lot of people are like, oh, I feel old. No, I don't. I like feeling old because I can say stuff and be like, oh, I remember those days. So back in my day, that wasn't called a hashtag. That was called a pound sign. Anybody remember calling the hashtag a pound sign? Like if you had like a rotary phone, or you had to hit, pound sign for something on a message that you're calling somebody. Yeah, it was pound sign, not hashtag. Now these kids now hashtag. Like there was a picture up on Facebook and it had a cassette tape and a pencil. Does anybody know the connection between the cassette tape and the pencil? Because they're like, if you don't know why this is so funny, then you might have been born in the 90s or the whatever. You might be a millennial or something. And I was like, how do you not know? And in my brain, everybody is from my era. So I'm like, how do you not know about rewinding the tape with the pencil? Come on now. That's right. You pull that little string out by accident, or the radio pull it out because the tape messed up. You got to use that pencil to wind it back out. What you doing? And you always got to use that pencil that ain't got no eraser, but you bit the end of it to get every bit of eraser out that pencil. You know what I'm talking about. Granted, I was a kid. I was a kid too. I'm only 35. When the boom box eats the tape. That's right, Amber. I like growing up in the 80s and 90s. I don't think I would rather it any other way. I got to watch technology be born. I like that idea. I can still, every time somebody says dial up, I can still hear that noise. I remember just sitting there all anticipating that thing starting up. You try to get on it and sneak on it while your parents are asleep, but it's so loud it wakes your parents up. Yeah, I miss like dial up. I think the kids nowadays, when they go into classes like computer class, I think they should have to deal with dial up, and then they get to see the hardships that their parents. Like my dad, his hardship would be something like, well, back in my day we didn't have shoes, and now to my kids, I'm like, back in my day we didn't have cell phones. And they're like, you didn't have a cell phone? I'm like, my first cell phone I didn't have until I was 16. It had a green screen on it, and I played Snake. The dial-up noise makes me relive that wait. The 14K wait. Perky says, always yelling, get off the phone so I can do homework. That's right. All right, so it's disclaimer time. Mr. Coffee is apparently champion.
I got the last yell too because of my little gas traps.
It is disclaimer time, folks. Welcome, one and all to the seriously. Welcome everyone to the After Hours Crafters Lounge. I am your host, Miss Crocheting Coffee. How you doing? With my co-host, who is also my husband. We call him Mr. Coffee. Say hi, Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee says hi. In this live, you are going to hear things in the background. You might hear things that scar you for life. You might read things in chat that scar you for life. Miss Coffee is not responsible for the things that those people in that chat say. So I'm just saying. But with that said, you're going to hear stuff in the background of my live. You're going to hear my kids. You're going to hear my dogs. You're going to hear my husband playing a game. Tonight's game is Apex Legends. So you're also going to hear me vaping. No, I don't want your opinion on it. I have my own. But thank you for having an opinion on it anyways. With all that said, if anything I've said so far in this live offends you, like any of it in the last however long we've been on here, if any of this offends you in any way, chaps your ass, all that fun jazz, please, this is the part where we split ways and we ask that the door don't hit you, where the good Lord split you. Can I get amen? With that said, welcome everyone. I hope you got your craft projects out and working with me. we are going to talk about the most random things in this live because I have a migraine and I want it to go away. So we're going to talk until it goes away. And for some reason, when I go live, I always imagine that you guys are in my tiny little apartment. And then when I get off live, I'm like, wow, it's really quiet in here. Just to realize that I'm just really loud for some reason, because I think yelling at you, even though you're 2 inches from my face, is a good thing. So there's that. I missed the operator to dial the number for me and connect me to the number. How about the operator cut in on the line? What's up, Therese? Rotary phone and you missed dial and start. You have to start again. Rotary phones will forever be my favorite phones. My parents used to have one, and I don't think it was hooked up or anything, but I would just sit there and play with it. Don't ever have an emergency. No, don't ever. That 9 took 4.35 seconds to get all the way back around. The boot up noise, dreaded blue screen, dead pooter. Oh no, that's because you're Southern. What do you mean that's because I'm Southern? What? Because I like the rotary phone? You are a Zox queen. Oh, what's up, Orb? Oh yeah, did you notice that I have new ones on today? So yeah, I got new bracelets. I now have a whole gigantic collection of them. I'm not sorry. If they had an affiliate ship program, I would totally get on it because I love these bracelets. They just came out. They come out with new sets like all the time, and you can't get them once they're sold out. So I was like, yeah. And then I found out Mr. Coffee got me a matching bracelet with one of his, or he bought matching bracelets for us. So I'm excited. So the ones I have on tonight are Heart of Gold, which is this one here that has all the veins in it. And then I'll tell you about that one in a second. It makes me think of Patriotic Beauty. This one is Home Sweet Home. Because, you know, y'all, for those of y'all who don't know, those of y'all new to the channel, hey, I'm Miss Coffee. I am Southern, but I live in North Dakota. It's a whole long story. Let's just say I live down south. My parents moved me to Pennsylvania. My husband moved me to North Dakota. The end. Longest story ever. This one here with the flowers on it is You Are Loved. So we have You Are Loved, Home Sweet Home, Heart of Gold. And this one has to be like my ultimate favorite because, again, it reminds me of Patriotic Beauty. And with each one of these, you get a cool little card that explains something about the bracelet. So the reason why it makes me think of Patriotic Beauty, because she loves saying, suck it up. And the little card that comes with this says, suck it up, Buttercup. So, yeah. So on those days where I'm like, you know, I feel like I'm going insane. I can't do this. Suck it up. Suck it up. Regina, why do you feel old? You're supposed to be older. That's what happens. You grow up. You don't grow down. Oregon Trail. Oh, Nicole. Nicole, girl, you just touched my soul with that. Yes.
Now we're
also,
going to die of dysentery.
We're not going to die of dysentery. Mr. Coffee's going to die of dysentery by himself.
Yourself to death.
That's when you poop yourself to death. So I also... I'm finding little ones, and I don't want to buy, like, I have a ton of friends that I want to get bracelets for, but I don't want to just go buy them bracelets willy-nilly. They're not expensive, so if you're interested in the bracelets, all you have to do is go over to Zox, ZOX.LA, and they're on there for, like, $10. Like, I think Jeremy got a camo one. I just purchased one. Well, I purchased it 2 weeks ago, but they're behind on their orders because there was a tragic accident. I'm not going to talk about it. But they're like $10 a bracelet, and whenever I find one that I know is special to one of my friends, I'm probably going to end up getting them one. So they had one that I seen that I just had to get for Laura Law. Excuse me. I got it for Laura because if you guys watch Laura's channel, one of Laura's big things that she loves to say is, listen. So if you ever hear another creator go, listen, including myself, that's where we got it from. It's Laura's fault. She's New Yorker, so she got that like really thick New York accent where she will yell at you that she ain't got no accent, but she got an accent. Don't let her tell you otherwise. But she always saying, listen. And they had a Zox bracelet that literally has the word speak, and it's crossed out, and it just says, listen. And it's one of those things that's supposed to, remind you to not just speak, but to listen to what others have to say. And that's usually what Laura's trying to tell people when she tells them to listen. So, and she usually only tells you that if you're talking over her and she's trying to tell you something, and she really wants to tell you, she'll yell at you. So it's hilarious. I had Pong. Mercy me. No, that's the person's name. Their name is Mercy Me. What's up with you? What's wrong with your mouth?
I was champion of that match and I won.
Did you get the little special thing to do?
Oh, I'll find out in a second.
I liked Jax until one day I sat on one. Never again. What's up, Charlotte? I worked all day today and I have one more week to full time, 3 times a week. And after that, I'll be back to 5 times a week. And happy Valentine's Day. Oh, happy Valentine's Day, Charlotte. That's awesome. And since I can't apparently read because Hookadid on phonics did not work it did for me, I'm going to put my glasses on. Marvin Gaye's song. Let's get it out. Laura. Ah, baby. Why you got me in here singing this stuff? You know my daddy used to listen to that song. Oh, y'all, let's have a conversation. So for those people who live in the U.S., did anybody see that Diamond Art Club Valentine's Day sale that they were having? Did anybody besides me look at that sale and all the stuff that they had on there and go, now I got this phrase from a good friend of mine. I looked at the Diamond Art Club sale and only one sentence came to mind. Oh, they got all these on sale? Wow, Valentine's Day looking real great value-ish. If you don't know what great value-ish means, Great Value is a Walmart brand. Valentine's Day sure starting to look real great value-ish. I'm just saying. Like, yeah. Y'all, why Diamond Art Club doing this to us? They didn't have no new releases this week, though. So if people can't fuss that they, oh, they're new releases. Nope, no new releases this week. But that sale, though. That sale. They posted it up in the group. So if you're not in the group, Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crochet and Coffee and Rachel Ray. Please, Killian. No. Jordan, he has a ball or a marble or something. I haven't fully looked at the site because I didn't notice it until it was put up in the group. And I was like, hold up, what is this? And so I went looking for it and I saw Firstborn was on there. Now that's a canvas that I've been after for a while and I just never got around to getting it. So right now I'm slowly getting those canvases that I've always wanted that I never really got around to getting, like Nola and what was the other one? Alice, Nola, Alice, the 2 lions with the stars on and the moon on their head, or the sun and the moon on their head. There's another one I got. I can't remember what it was. Have you ever had a company bait and switch the price on AliExpress? Misty, you know that 11/11 sale that everybody goes all gaga over? I still have not put down a drum. We've been here for half an hour. Good God. That sale that everybody goes gaga over on AliExpress, the 11/11 sale, that's what they do to the 11/11 sale. Now, I'm not saying that all the stores do it, but the stores that I've seen, including Evermoment, they jack up the price right before the sale. The sale happens, and then they lower the price back down to what it was. And everybody goes, oh, snap, a sale. Nah, that's why I don't shop AliExpress very much. Kara says, that's hysterical. Marlon sings, let's get it on. And I do the, thank you, Jesus. No DAC release this week. Super freak. She's super freaky. Nah. Laura, why are you coming up in here acting like this? You know I'm a human karaoke machine. Don't be doing this to me. Don't do this to me right now. Yes, Valentine's Day sale. Good through Sunday on Diamond Art Club. Yep. Y'all better get the goods while the goods are good. I'm just saying. And if you're in my group, you know what to do. Which I don't think you can use both codes, so you should be fine. Tree of Life one you want it. Oh yeah. Somebody scared me away from that one though. They were like, it's so confetti riddled. And I'm like, it can stay there for a little bit longer. I mean, Diamond Art Club's just housing it for me. Oh, also. So my mom does my taxes, okay? My mom is like the number queen, okay? She likes bingo and she likes taxes. I don't know if she likes taxes so much now, but it's just probably because it's tax season again. So for those of us who live in the U.S., we got tax season upon us until April 15th. this is when Uncle Sam finally pays us back all the money he took out of our checks. Now, I ain't got no check. I get checks from YouTube, but I still got to pay taxes on it, which I'm wondering how many YouTubers had to pay that tax on that first on their thing. They were like, oh, good God. Y'all, look, listen. My mama went to go do my taxes, and she's like, yeah, they're taking, they want about, this much money from your taxes, so this is going to be what your return's going to be. And I was like, oh, well, good God, like, I didn't think I made that much off YouTube. And she's like, well, how? She starts doing the, what all have you purchased for your channel? So I start telling her, and I'm like, well, I have to buy the canvases for the channel. And she's like, how much money have you spent on canvases in 1 year? I'm sorry, say what? And she goes, no, what's that company you and your dad like? The Diamond Art Club place. And I was like, yeah. She goes, just from that company alone, how much money have you spent, y'all? I almost ran into traffic when my mama said that. For those of y'all who don't know, my mom is she's a mixture, okay? My mom was born in Alabama, okay? My mom, she's Southern to the bone, but she was raised in New York. I don't remember if it's Brooklyn or Queens or where, but she was raised in New York. So she will cook you a good meal and then hit you with a brick in her purse, okay? So when my mama said, how much money exactly have you spent? And she goes, and don't tell me you don't know, because I know they keep track of it, because I seen your daddy looking at how much he spent. And I was like, oh, daddy, why you ratting me out, daddy? Come on now. She's like, so I need you to go over to their site and go calculate how much money you spent in a year. And I'm like, you know what? I don't even need that money off my taxes. Let them take it. They can have it. And she goes, no, just tell me how much you spent. I'm like, Mom, look, it's disrespectful that you're asking me to do this right now. Why you gotta ask such questions? She goes, and she used my full government, which I ain't saying. And she goes, if you don't get your happy tail over on that website and tell me how much money you spent. And I'm like, you've been waiting for this day, haven't you? You've just been waiting for the day that you can see how much money I've spent with this company. And she goes, oh yeah, I've been waiting for this. She goes, I purposely remember the name and everything. And I'm like, oh, good gravy. And she goes, go ahead and calculate it. Get your little calculator out. Calculate it up. Y'all. I looked at my mom. I went, okay, so it's 4 figures. And she goes, okay, what does it start with? And I'm like, do I got to tell you that? And she goes, yes. I'm like, Mama, look, see what happened was, right? They had a lot of good sales. So, don't judge me and my life choices. And she goes, girl, if you don't tell me what that number is. I'm like, okay, so it's 4 figures. And it might start with like a 2 or a 3. And she goes, a 3? I'm like, Mom, look, I love you. I'm not sure why you're doing this to me right now, but I love you so much. And she's like, little girl. Now, y'all, again, my mama's Southern, but raised in New York. And when she say little girl, if you don't tell her what she want, more than likely you gonna get hurt after that. So I'm like,
Did you say what's your vote?
ma, because that's what I call her. I call her ma, just like that. I call her ma. I was like, man, look, listen, I love you, and I don't think you need to be knowing all my financials. And she goes, I'm doing your taxes. Look, why you gotta be minding that business though? Like, you don't want my AliExpress sales? And she goes, no, you don't buy nothing from AliExpress. Your dad tells me. Dang it, daddy. Daddy just ratted me out. I'm like, Mom, I buy from other companies. She goes, not as much as you buy from that company. What's the number? Y'all, when I told my mama the number, I could see her falling out her chair. I just heard click, click, click. Hold up, I done drop all my stuff off my table now. Say that number again. Now I gotta repeat the number? Ma, why are you doing me like this? Like, y'all, my mom's straight up savage with them taxes right now. I mean, take it. She got me a good chunk of change back. But come on, Mom. And she goes, now from now on, every time you buy something, you write it down, okay? Because I'm gonna need to know it to put it on your taxes to deduct it and stuff. And you're doing the YouTube now, and you gotta tell me what you're spending, because I gotta know all the stuff, all your equipment and all this. And I'm like, man. She goes, like, how do you record your videos? I'm like, with my phone. She goes, how much is your phone bill? Oh, I can deduct that? She's like, what else you got? I'm like, what do you mean, what else I got? She goes, what else do you use to record with? And I'm like, tripods? She goes, how much was your tripod? I'm like, which one? She goes, well, how many do you have? I'm like, 6. And she goes, 6? You only got one phone. I'm like, yeah, but that's beyond the point, Ma.
About what I said.
But that's beyond the point. I have to have like certain ones do certain things. Like some of them go up and down, some of them go left to right, some of them do both. Like you learn over time which are good ones or which one bad ones. So you know you got to have a couple different options. I couldn't explain that to her either, and she was just like, what else have you spent money on? Y'all, I swear she just wanted to know what I had been spending money on. I swear none of that had to do anything with my taxes. And she just wanted to see how much money I had spent compared to my daddy. Because y'all know me and my dad are big DAC heads. And she just probably sitting over there. Why your number match your daddy number? Why y'all spending the same amount of money on Diamond Art Clubs? What's up, Wolfpack? Yvonne says, I have a migraine, so I'm going to go to bed and try to get rid of it because my head is really pounding. I know the feeling, girl. Go get your rest. Have a good evening. Have a happy, safe weekend. Happy Valentine's Day. What's up, the Coloring Book Nook? Why is everyone Nick Nard me? What is Nick Nard? Hi, Jamie. What's Nick Nard? I don't know what that means. Ideas for leftover drills, Charlotte? A lot of people, I think I heard Anxiety Art Adventure say about they have lamps that have like they're glass and you can put stuff in them like sand. She said about doing something like that, which would be really cool if you got like a vase and you essentially mixed your drills together, like the colors, not all of them, but like just by color, and did like a rainbow effect in the jar. That'd be cool. And then when you get really upset, you could shake it up and get mad at yourself for shaking up and mixing all the colors. Missy, listen. 2 is my lucky number. Put 2 drills on that painting. I put more than 2 drills on the painting, Laura.
I'm up to 3.
No, I'm up to more than 3. You shut your mouth. So yeah, but I got my taxes done, y'all. It took all day though. It took all day. Mom wanted to know all my business, and I was just like, "Why you gotta be all up in my business, Mama?" Like, you gotta watch how you talk to Mama though too, because remember. And every time I want to say something smart to my mom, I remember that she was born down south but raised in New York, and that's not a combination you want to mess with. That's like the neighbor's dog over here. It's a Rottweiler mixed with a German Shepherd. You just there's certain things in this world you just don't mess with, and that's one of them. And the dog across the street is the other one. I will pepper spray the crap out of that dog if it come near me, though. I'm just saying. What's up, Beth? What's up, Melissa? There is no way I want my hubby to know what I spent in 7 months that I have been buying DAC. I have a Diamond member in 4 months, and since then I am at 4 figures of spending it. Exactly. And my mom all up in my dang old business. How could I do a custom Diamond Dots picture? I have no clue. I don't have any experience purchasing anything from Diamond Dots. I've done 2 Diamond Dots, but they were both gifts. One was from Phyllis, and I honestly do not remember who got me the Save the Drama for the llama picture, but I have only done 2, and neither one of them were mine. That would be great to have a video on what you can write off for the year. Well, Shawana, you're a creator. Put it up. Don't know chin. I have a chin. What is don't know chin? Oh, MJ, no. My mom is not my real mom. My mom is my stepmom. She didn't bring me into this world. But I'm pretty sure she ain't gonna you can't tell her that, and she will take me out of it. And I'm just saying, like, straight gangster. What's up, Cindy? Mr. Coffee says, I ain't putting it past her. You are not too old that she can't take you out. I don't hide from her now. I just know when to hold them. Know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. You gotta hide your DAC from your taxes. I'm just saying. Y'all, why? Like, why? I can't. You're relaxing. Are you off tonight? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Wolfpack. I was so disrespectful to you when you came in here. Oh, Wolfpack down and painting in the house. I'm sorry. I didn't do your howl. My head hurts. my shoes on backwards. You ever have one of those first world problems where like there's people on the other side of the earth that can't get fresh water, and meanwhile you're having the worst day ever because out on the outside it looks like you're doing just fine, but deep down on the inside your sock is falling off into your shoe. Like, are you ever have one of those days? That's the kind of day I'm having. Like Minna today I talked to Minna today while the kids were in school. She had off school, and she was telling me like all her first world problems. Like she was hungry, but she was too lazy to get herself up to get something to eat. And she goes, "Well, I get that from you, mom. Like I can't even deny it. You straight right. You got that right from your mama, because Lord knows your mama is lazy as all get out, girl. Poor girl. She ain't got a chance in the world." What's up, crafting with Dixie? I just tried to grab for my vape rig, and that wasn't my vape rig. Teresa says, "Yep, that was today."
I've had one of those days where I'm sitting there trying to teach kids to tie their shoes, and I realize I'm too lazy. I don't even have laces or Velcro.
I said, yeah, you have pull-on shoes. You trying to teach Mr. Coffee trying to teach the kids how to tie their shoes with his pull-on boots. He don't got shoelaces or Velcro, nothing. He just puts his foot in a shoe, trying to teach the kids how to do it on his own shoe. Miss Coffee, Mama can still take you out of the world. She sure will. I ain't putting it past her. What's up, Joe? What is that painting? Joe asked. Joe, this is heroism, symbols of heroism. I'm sorry. It is a 41 by 51 square with ABs. It's this one here. I'm doing it for my dad, who you guys know as Pawpaw, because Pawpaw used to be a volunteer firefighter. I literally just started it 10 minutes ago. And the elastic and the underwear gave out. Oh my God. No, gosh, Therese, no. Like, these are what I like to call first world problems. Like, not wanting to get out of bed because it's too cold in your room, or this week when my car wouldn't start, and I'm like, well, now how am I going to get the kids to school? I debated for about 30 seconds, not even calling Mr. Coffee and just being like, you know what, they're out of school for the day because I can't get my car to start. He's at work. Lord knows where he's at. I can't do this. And then Orion's like, I want to go to school. Of course you want to go to school. Let me call your daddy. God dang it. The only reason why they went to school is because he asked, why can't we leave? Because we were getting ready to leave out of the house. And I'm like, I still can't start my car. Like, what is going on with my car right now? Sorry about what, Jamie? Veronica, my husband has put me on a limit for my stash. Once I get down, I'm only allowed to have 6 in my... 6? Veronica, look. You're going to have to sit your husband down and have to have a conversation with him. Look, just be like, look, honey, I love you. I love you so much. But 6 paintings is not enough. Listen, honey, before you start talking, listen. In order for me not to murder you in your sleep, I'm going to need more than 6 paintings. I'm just going to put that out there, honey. I just recently bought a taser and pepper spray, and 6 paintings isn't going to be enough, homie. You hear me? And just say it to him just like that, real calm, like, and then like pull out the taser and like turn it on once and see if that 6 don't turn to 10. I'm just saying. No, but seriously, don't do that.
Left eye get all wide, right eye start twitching.
Yeah, you gotta twitch the eye and everything. Add a 0 to that 6. Oh, jeez.
0, 6? That's still
Jamie,
6.
don't feel that way. I'm sure not on... Hold up, what? What's not on purpose? Did you have a question, Jamie? We all try to help here. Yeah, Jamie, what's up? What, do you have a question or something? I say, why do you guys look so fuzzy? Ain't nobody say nothing. Everybody just working away. Ain't nobody noticed Miss Coffee's screen all fuzzy. She ain't got her life together. Yo, when you get a migraine, you don't think straight, okay? Like, I feel like my brain is thinking about other things that aren't diamond painting. What's up, one virtuous woman? My DA say stash went from 8 to 6. Oh, yeah, no, I can't. What's up, Shara likes the color in chat? Y'all, there's something in my glasses. I'm just trying to finish popping rows I'm working on. Oh no, not the popping drill. Well, the funny thing is, I was fine all day today up until maybe an hour before my live. And then all of a sudden, boom, migraine. I was like, oh no, not again. But the weather is changing so drastically here. It was like, I think we had a high of 37 today versus the negative weather we had the day before. And that weather change is just messing with my psyche, y'all. I can't with the weather. The weather just hates my life, y'all. Y'all wonder why I talk about it so much. It's because it keeps doing things that are just disrespectful, y'all. Like, how you gonna let me wear a short sleeve shirt one day and then the next day I gotta put on long johns? Like, I don't understand why this woman hates my life. I've done nothing to her. Like, I sit here, I mind my business. I thank her for the nice days and I curse her for the bad days like a normal person. So like, why is she doing this to me? Hello, Diane. Hello from freezing Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin. Sorry, Drew Carey just came into my head. I apologize. Yeah, and I'm noticing that every time the weather gets warm here, and then it cools down, I get a really bad migraine. And like right now, I can feel like the pressure behind my eye just throbbing. And I'm like, okay, at this point, it's not even hurting anymore. Now you're just being annoying. It's like that little kid that keeps poking you and going, "Mom, mom, mom, mom,
Maggie?
mom." Ah. Oh, speaking of Maggie, I had a talk with Maggie to ask her because a lot of people were like, well, why is she doing this? Does she need attention? Y'all, if I give her any more attention, she'll be attached to me, okay? If I give her any more attention. By the time Mr. Coffee gets home, I'm so exhausted. I'm sitting here half asleep on the couch and he's probably looking at me like, what the hell is wrong with you? I'm tired. Your daughter has had me running ragged all day. She gets home from school and she just doesn't stop. So I sat her down and I had a talk with her about why she feels the need to write on things. Her response, I just like to draw. Okay. Do you feel like you need attention? Because I somebody in the comments was like, who guesses Miss Coffee's gonna cave in 2 weeks? Nah, see, Miss Coffee ain't that parent. I no. If I put you on punishment for something, you on punishment for however long that is. So Maggie's on punishment for now 3 weeks because Maggie decided Maggie had a good day the other day. Y'all, she was sweet as pie. Like she would have gave you cavities, okay? She was so sweet. She did what she was told. She didn't argue. She was doing great. We go, okay, guys, it's bedtime. Now, bedtime's always hectic here because then you got her trying to ride the dog, Orion chasing them, Mr. Coffee chasing them, me yelling and fussing because he chasing them, him yelling and fussing because the dogs are chasing them, and it's a whole hot mess in my house at bedtime, okay? So we tell her, go brush your teeth, get ready for bed. Okay. No fussing, no fighting. She just said, okay. Now, I should have known this is where things were going to go wrong. She sits there and goes and brushes her teeth. Now, I've told her this since she could look at me. I'm like, you are a shark. You're a shark baby. Why is she a shark baby? One, because she used to like to bite everything. So like she would go to the doctor and they would go to check her throat or something. And most kids where they would gag, Maggie would just bite down on the stick and then wouldn't let it go. Or the doctor would put his finger in her mouth to check her for her teeth and stuff at the dentist's office, and she'd bite the dentist. So Maggie was a shark. She was a shark. Well, okay, I know you're a shark, but does it take you 10 minutes to brush teeth? You only have so many little teeth in there, and they're little teeth. It doesn't take 10 minutes. You guys, I go in there after a few minutes and I go, okay, she's too quiet. Something's not right. I go in there, she's brushing her hair, which is a normal routine thing that she does before she goes to bed. And I'm not thinking anything of it. But my mama senses started tingling and I'm like, something ain't right. Something just ain't right. What's up, Nana7? What's up, Sarah? So I'm sitting there minding my own business. I go to leave and I smell wintergreen. And I'm like, something, that toothpaste is just real pungent. Like I feel it in my soul right now. Why do I smell it so well? And she's just a brushing and looking over at me and a brushing. And she got that side eye going and a brushing. And she looking at me and just brushing. And then she stops because her hair got tangled in her brush. And then she looks at me with this look of fear. And I'm like, you did it. She goes, no. I'm like, you didn't. She says, No, Mommy, I didn't do anything. Magdalene Isabella Sky Tepper, what did you do? And she's like, I didn't do anything, Mom. You guys, she put toothpaste in her hair and then brushed it in. She brushed it in, y'all. Yeah. What's up, Carly? I was like, okay, in my brain, I was like, she has two options. A, you can let her go to bed smelling like toothpaste, and in the morning, she'll just have to deal with it until she gets home from school. Or B, stop being a lazy parent and wash her hair to get the toothpaste out. You know how long it takes to get toothpaste out of curly hair? You guys, why is this little girl hating on my life right now? I don't understand. When I tried to be a good mother, and Maggie's just like, nope. Y'all ever see the show Family Guy? Maggie's my Stewie. Maggie is my Stewie. Yeah, so we ended up washing her hair in the sink for about 20 minutes to get the toothpaste out. Because once it gets in there, it tangles her hair up. And she already has curly hair. She has naturally curly hair. Now, it's not disrespectfully curly like Minna's, because I was running out of curly toner by the time I had her. So she got like a light wavy curl, and then Orion's got a looser curl, and then Minna got the tight curls. Minna got the coil, the candy curls, the little springy curls. I ran out of curly toner. That's why they all have different hair types. That, and it seems like Maggie takes more after Mr. Coffee. Especially now that I know that she just wants to draw, you guys. And her giant sheets of paper and her books that she's gotten from Arteza that I've purchased for her myself weren't good enough. But the walls and her babies are perfect. Is hair hurting yet? No, my hair isn't hurting yet, no. What's up, Nana? But does she color all over her chair at school? No, she does not color. At school, she colors on her pants. Yep. Not sure why that's a thing, but that's a thing. She colors on her pants. She'll come home and she'll have about 70 different little happy faces on her pants. She just wants to draw like daddy. That's what she says. I want to be like daddy, draw like daddy. I'm like, when's the last time you seen your daddy draw anything? I try, okay? It's not for lack of trying. I try to get him to draw stuff. He doesn't draw. Why are you coloring on everything? Y'all, the struggle is real. You know, Sarah, because you can give her all the attention in the world and she still don't care. What's up, Paul, the crafty guy? He's a crafty guy. You know what, crafty guy? I'm glad you said that, because that just made something click in my head. She has a mural up at school that they're redoing. That mural on the wall at their school, they're redoing it. I'm thinking that might be why she's doing it. What are your thoughts on the Arteza acrylic markers? It's funny that you mentioned that, because I have them. I literally just got them. Legs. Who said legs? Mindy, what about legs? No, she colored on her pant. Yeah, her pant legs, not her actual legs. Because, you know, they're not showing because it's so cold outside. Hi, Jamie. Send her to Brooklyn. We love graffiti. The streets are exhibits now. Nice.
Yep. That's why I got into graffiti.
She would love it because she just likes to draw. And that's her thing. You give her a sheet of paper and stuff and you sit down with her, she will draw. And we've done that this week where I've sat down with her and let her color with me, which we do that all the time anyways. But then, like, she'll try to sneak the markers away so she can go draw on something else. And I'm like, no. But she's been doing a lot of reading this week because she doesn't have toys to play with. She's actually getting pretty good at reading. So if nothing else, she's doing really good at reading. She just wants to draw. So now, like, every day when she comes home, I'm like, okay, Maggie, what are you going to draw today? So I make her sit in front of me and draw something. Not as punishment, just because I want to see what's going on in her tiny little head. And usually it's happy faces and unicorns. That's all that's ever going on in her head. It's happy faces and unicorns. And then she gets upset because she can't draw the unicorns right. And then, like, they end up looking like the little chubby unicorns. And she doesn't want it to be a chubby unicorn. She just wants it to be a regular unicorn. So then she gets upset, and then she'll go in her room, and then she'll be like, I don't have any toys. Yeah, I know you don't got no toys. You ain't about to get them now. Okay, I'll read. All right, go read. Have a nice day. Sarah, she's 7. Oh, my students don't care. It's cold. Let's write and draw on everything. Oh, God, no. No, no, no. When she's at school, she's a perfect angel. She doesn't color or draw on anything she's not supposed to. What the... Okay, Killian. She will color on her pants. Like, she has a plethora of sweatpants that she likes to color on. But for the most part, her teacher will give her an extra scrap piece of paper whenever she finishes, like, her rocket math or something. They'll give her extra paper, and they'll let her sit there and draw. I think her biggest problem is she's bored. She's not used to being cooped up in the house because of it being so cold. But then she doesn't want to be outside for a long period of time either because it's so freaking cold. She has a whiteboard. She doesn't use it. Well, she did until she put permanent marker on it. And then she got mad because she couldn't take it off, even though the dry erase markers were right next to it. Yeah. She likes permanent markers. Those are her favorite. I can tell she's going to be an artist because she does pretty good at her little happy faces and stuff. But I just wish that she would do it somewhere that wasn't my wall. Like, that would be wonderful. Like, you know, I don't want to stunt her creativity because if she grows up to be like her father, like, that's great because he's a very talented artist. But could we just not do it on mommy's walls? Like, she'll pay my bills for me. By pay my bills, she'll draw like little monsters on the bills and put them in the little envelope to return them. And I'm like, I'm totally going to send those in. I'm totally going to send in my bills with the monster faces on them and be like, that's how I pay my bills. Accolade. Accolade. I'm going to guess that's how you say it. Can you draw bacon? Nope. I can barely draw a bath. I can't draw nothing. I am not an artist. I can color. I like to think I can color a little bit. I ain't professional like, you know, A Colorful Life or Anxiety Art Adventures or the Coloring Book Nook. I ain't that profesh. But I like to think I can hold my own on a coloring page. And I just got in the 120 set watercolor pencils, which you guys will see that video tomorrow. And I don't even know if I'm using them the correct way. I'm pretty sure I am, but I show you how I use them to do a coloring page. So I'm pretty excited about that. But no, I can't draw bacon. Even though I have to say I did a pretty good job on the box that I did for Orion. I had to decorate a Valentine's Day box. I keep wanting to say Halloween. I had to decorate a Valentine's Day box. Y'all, why did I send my son to school with Valentine's Day cards and he never handed them out? Why? It's bad enough that I had to go to the store to go get the things. Now you don't even hand them out. And then he looks at me and goes, well, now you don't have to buy any next year. You know what? Way to save mama money, buddy. Now let's hope that we can find those cards next year. Because we're going to try to put them away somewhere where mommy will never remember them ever. And then the day we go to move out of here, be like, hey, look, there's those 17-year-old Valentine's Day cards. Like, that's what's about to happen to these Valentine's Day cards. Are you using plastic tip? Yep. Plastic tip. Now, wait a minute. One day, can we have a video of the dogs at the dog park, please? Yeah. Not right now, though, because right now the dog park is disgusting because they haven't cleaned it up from the lazy people. So I don't want you guys to get a video full of dog crap. So when it gets nicer outside, I'll pull a Jeremy. I'll do an intro where you guys get to see the dogs running around at the dog park. I'll even see if Killian will play catch or fetch or whatever. Usually I just say catch because if you throw something, he'll run after it. Whether or not he's going to bring it back to you, depends on how he feels that day. Sometimes he will. A lot of the times he'll wait till you get close to him and grab it, and then he'll just take off. But yes, I will try when it gets warmer out and you can actually see grass and not dog poop and snow. I will try to get a picture of or a video of the dogs. So Rhea, I think that was you. Rhea, I keep reminding me to get the video for you, and when it gets warmer out, I'll get a video of the dogs at the dog park. Jamie says, I need a diamond painting bad. I have 14 days before my hula cam from AliExpress comes. Probably got more than that. Okay, really letting the dogs out this time. Go let the doggies out, anxiety art. He gets the ball, then looks at you like you're dumb and lays down. Who? You talk about Killian or Minna? Or are you talking about Achilles? Because you got access to Achilles. I swear, once I stopped using that dog walker, like, I feel like the dogs don't want to play anymore. They just want to chase cars that drive past the dog park. Like, my dogs used to be, like, really fishing and going and playing fetch and everything else. And then I let the guy watch the dogs for the however long. And now they don't want to play anymore. They're getting back into playing again, though. Like, I'm trying to teach them to play nicely. But Daisy just keeps lashing out at poor Killian. Crystal Art delivers in 3 days as well. Yep. What's up, Crystal? Laura, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it, but you can't get me to do it. Nope, not happening. Can't do it. Nope. Laura, I am not a karaoke machine. Who let the dogs out? Laura, stop it. That's how I get the songs out of my head, though. Like, as soon as I say the name of a song, I have to sing a little bit of it to get the song out of my head so it doesn't create that earworm. What's up, Marcia? Hi, sorry I'm late. I just woke up. Good evening, Miss Coffee. Hello, you're not late. We've been here about an hour. I see Laura walking around her fancy place. I picture Laura, okay. Okay, answer me this question, Laura, okay? Don't OGs me. I heard that all the way up here in North Dakota. I heard her go, OJs. She reminds me of 12 Pains of Christmas, and they're like, what was it? Whatever it was, and it was like, OJs. That's how she sounds when she says OGs. It's hilarious. Also, Laura got the vajayjay markers, so like I'm interested to see her color with the vajayjays. But which I gotta finish watching that video. I'll do that after I'm done here. But Laura, do you have one of those nightgowns or robes, as you might call it a robe, that is like satin or silk, and it has like the fuzzies at the ends and around the neck? Asking for myself. Robert's singing it now too. See, now Laura brought everybody in here woofing and barking and stuff. None of us are dogs. Everybody woofing and barking. Who let the dogs out? How many of y'all went, oof? How many of y'all trying to keep from being too loud and waking up your spouse?
Oh, I read something today and learned that Who Let the Dogs Out was essentially like a remix or heavily inspired by some song done back in '98, which was heavily inspired by a song done in '94. Same thing for a song done in '92, and it all goes back to some original song done in like 1986 or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yay, read it. Courtney says, I did. Crafty says, me. Just tell Echo to play it for you and really jam. No, never. Never. My dogs woke up. The doggies are like, hold up, we going outside? Who said outside? Somebody said outside. Are we going outside? We ain't going outside. All right, I'm going to lay back down now. Because if you say, you know, we're going outside, my dogs usually go to the door. They try to hand you the leash off the shelf over there. They're just like, all right, we're going. Let's go. Which I never get that because, like, okay, so I walk the dogs at 8 a.m. And if I'm feeling froggy, if it's not too cold out, I will walk them again at like 10:30 and then walk them again at 1 or 1:30. And I'm like, okay, they're in the house. when they come in, they're usually exhausted, so they'll lay down and go to sleep for the entire day. Like they'll move around like randomly throughout. Like you guys will hear them in my videos. The jingling you hear is the dogs walking around. It's their rabies collars jingling off their collars. And I'm sitting there and I'll go, no matter how many times you take them out, they always have to pee and poop. And I'm like, how? You haven't eaten anything. Like, you ate 0 foods. How do you have to go to the bathroom? I don't understand. Every time you take them out, they have to go pee and poop. I'm like, you can't just run around and be cute and play with this ball that I brought. Like, I have one of those Nerf guns that shoots the ball. You guys, they go ape crap over that Nerf gun. Oh my God. What's up, Samantha? What's up, Phyllis? Oh, hey, Tia. Sorry if I missed you. Hey, Tia. Wait, Miss Coffee. You once said your dogs are the biggest in your complex. So what about neighbors' dogs? How do they compare? It's like comparing a football stadium to a Chihuahua. Because most of the dogs around here are Chihuahuas. I don't like Chihuahuas. They're either Chihuahuas or what are the... Not Pomeranian. Is it Pomeranian I'm thinking of? Yeah, okay. So it's either Chihuahuas, Pomeranians, or some other type of small dog. Because in the oil field wives use their dogs as like, you know, replacements for their husbands, I guess. I don't know. Like I saw a guy the other day, he looked very angrily walking this little Chihuahua. Meanwhile, I have these 2 gigantic dogs and he's looking at me like envious, like, I wish I had a real dog. Dude, I wish you had a real dog too. You look real pitiful right now being swole as hell and you got that little ass dog. What's up, Mama Grizzly? Yorkie's the other one, yeah. I don't know, Deborah. I am not even going to say the word. One of your dogs is a Chihuahua mix? Yeah, no, I'm not a big fan of Chihuahuas. Mainly because they come after Daisy and she hates little dogs. Not hates them, you know, tries to attack them. Hates them because she tries to run away from them. And then they come after her and try to bite her feet. I don't know what it is about Daisy's feet and why they're so delicious to every other dog besides her, but yeah. Cheers. I've always wanted a Shih Tzu, but now I've realized I don't like small dogs. What's up, Pippa? Look, sister, I got a Chihuahua along with a Bulldog. My Bulldog has put her in her place. See, my thing is, Daisy has already, like, she didn't attack the dog. The dog was chewing at her foot. And Daisy just essentially was like, yeah, no, I'm not having that. And just, she picked up her foot with the dog on it and just kind of flung the dog. And the lady got upset with me because, oh, your dog's attacking my dog. I'm like, your dog came out. You didn't have your dog on a leash, one. The rule is your dog has to be on a leash. But because these people have small dogs, they don't feel the rules apply to them. And then when they come outside, when I'm walking with my dogs, all of a sudden my dogs have attacked them, even though my dogs are on leashes. Now, Killian's not attacking anything, okay? Like, you have to do something really bad. You got to mess with one of these kids. You got to mess with his food supply. Something like that to get him mad. Killian ain't attacking nobody. But that Daisy, you look at her sideways, she will probably attack you. Especially if she doesn't know you. So, like, I always tell people, you know, don't just randomly come up to somebody's dog and pet it. You have to ask the owner first before you go pet somebody's dog, because you never know if the dog's vicious or not. Daisy isn't vicious, but she can be. And I will never say she doesn't bite, because she's a dog. She has teeth. Maggie bites. Like, come on. She just recently stopped biting when we moved up here. And I think it's just because she's trying to impress her dad by showing him that she can behave and not bite everything. She's a tiny human. All right, Nick and Tina, thanks so much for hanging out. What up, Pawpaw? Who got almond liquor, Laura? That's gross. Wish I could have margaritas. What's up, Sandra? Yeah, I'm not a drinker. Hold up. Is Wolfpack still in here? All right, y'all going to jostle around a little bit. I don't know where the other dog is, but I know that one's right there. Say hi, Killian. He's like, what are you doing? He's just over there in his little cut chilling. I don't know where Daisy's at the moment. I think she's over like laying in the window. He's over there like mean mugging me right now like I owe him money. And I'm out spending it on lavish things. Fireball. Melissa, us non-alcoholics call that cinnamon. What's up, Natural Way of Coty? How's it going? Natural Way of Coty raid. Oh, snap. So, yeah, like, my dogs, where Killian thinks everything wants to play with him, Daisy essentially, like, they're good with cats, because we used to have a cat. They're good with other dogs. But for some reason, other dogs aren't necessarily good with them. Like, there's a guy that has, like, this little French bulldog. And he has another, like, pit bull, I think it is. They don't live here, but I see them when I go take the dogs to the dog park. And for some reason, his pit bull doesn't like Killian. Now, Killian's the sweetest dog on the planet. Again, I've only seen Killian viciously, like, look at another dog once. And that was only just recently. So I was just like, you know, I don't understand why your dog doesn't like my dog, but obviously they can't be in the fence at the same time because I'm not about to have them fighting. And if Killian starts fighting, then Daisy, of course, has to jump in, and it's a whole hot mess. And then we got to call cops, and stuff's got to happen, and paperwork's got to be filed. I ain't about that life. So usually when people come up with their dogs, I'm just like, yeah, test them inside the fence first, because I don't feel like breaking up a fight today, okay? You know how hard it is to pull 110 pounds and a 75-pound dog away from a little dog? Like, it's a hot mess. Hi, happy Valentine's Day, Michelle. Natural Way Chronicles, hello, welcome. We are just drilling and chilling. Welcome to the stream. All right, so what are we doing next? We're going to do 310. Because there's only a couple of those. What's up, Yvonne Nipper? I don't know why I like your name so much, but I like your name. Every time I see it, I'm just like, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the Y and the V or the N. I don't know what it is, but I see that name and I'm just like, hey, Yvonne. I'm a creep. Don't. It's okay. These are things we know about Miss Coffee. We're just gonna go with it. Okay. We're just gonna let it go and, you know, let it be a thing. So yeah, so far so good. I did finish that painting in time. Now I have to have this painting finished by March 1st. Just because I want to start the Diamond Paint Along with the tiger that Diamond Art Club released. That's a partial. Yes. We're gonna have the eye. Should call it Eye of the Tiger. Very first time. Hi, Sandreas Miles. Is that Miles? Yeah. I got my glasses on, so I know I'm reading somewhat better. Getting it soon, Katie? Nice. All right, so we got 3 for 310. What's up, EJ? Laura, why are you turning me into a human karaoke machine tonight? Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my God. Like, oh, sweet baby Jesus. I seen that thing and like just the eyes on it. And then I freaked out because the artist was like, I love seeing people get excited over my work. And I'm like, oh my God, did you watch my video? Like, you ever talk to somebody that like you consider famous or whatever, and like you start freaking out because they talk to you and you're like, oh my God, they talked to me. Oh my God. That's so awesome. That I had one of those moments. I'm not proud of it. What's up, the procrastinator? Anyone else know if Diamond Art Club sells diamond paint? Why'd you ask that, Yvonne? Did you see something somewhere? Michelle, you've been there? Oh my God. Like, oh my God. Like, oh my God, they talk to me. Like, oh my God, they breathe the same air as me today. Oh my God. That's how I feel about you. Courtney, why about me? Courtney, look, Courtney, I love you. I'm just a chick on a couch. Really, I'm literally just a chick on the couch. Mr. Coffee's over here talking some couch chick. Literally, if you ever met me, you're just like, dude, she's just a chick, like a normal chick. Like I do normal things. I put my pants on 2 legs at a time, like everybody else. Like I am just a normal person. Oh well, thank you, Courtney. I like to think I'm awesome most days. Hello, people and pets. Sorry I'm late to the party. What's up, Jean? No worries. You ain't getting no damn cheese balls, Laura. Cops and volunteer firefighter near Philly. Really, Valerie? You close to Pawpaw. That's how I felt the first time you spoke to me in live. Really? Y'all, I am not famous. Miss Coffee, did you see that Stitcherista hit 20,000? Yes, I did. Congrats to her, because holy crap.
Oh, did she?
Has anyone had their gifts yet, Miss Coffee? I don't know. I can only speak for myself. And I haven't seen anything. I got the dragon from DAC yesterday called I Am. He is beautiful. I have that one too. Y'all, I have probably like 6 Diamond Art Clubs that I received that I have yet to unbox. Why? Because I'm lazy. That's why. Let's not talk about it. I will get to them eventually. Y'all will see just a massive haul. It's gonna be like a 4-hour unboxing of nothing but Diamond Art Clubs. Do you know when DAC will be offering the free gift to Diamond Painting and Ruby members? Is it this weekend or next? Have not a clue. Not a clue. I haven't heard anything about it since what? Since they showed us that jacket and I asked could I get a jacket. I'm still waiting on a jacket, y'all. I haven't heard anything. So if y'all happen to see them post something in the group, or if you want to know, you can just be like, hey, at Diamond Art Club, to tag them and be like, what's up with the pins, yo? I'm pretty sure they'll reply back. I don't know yet, son. We're trying to figure things out over here, yo. We got stuff going on. Like, I don't know. They probably won't say it as gangsta that they might, but I'm just saying, like, I would ask them. Word for word. Y'all, what up, son? Y'all need something? Like, I feel like Diamond Art Club could be a gangster. Hello, Sarah. Hello. Wow, do they give free gifts to out DAC members? They give out. They're doing something with a free gift for Diamond and Ruby members. Oh, hi, Deb. Okay, so the only person in this live stream besides my daughter and my father that has ever met me is Debbie. What's up, Debbie? You're special. I so enjoyed meeting you and look forward to having coffee again. Oh, yeah, when it gets warmer, yeah, come back up here. Don't come up here when it's cold. You stay at home and stay warm, okay? What's up, Sarah? Going for coffee, everyone. Stop. Yeah, I'll take another French vanilla, please. How can you find out what level member you are on DAC? Nana, you go to the DAC website and you sign in. When you sign in, if you just scroll up and down once, this little star appears at the bottom left corner of your screen. If you tap that star, it'll pop up and it'll tell you what you are, whether you're a diamond or a sapphire or a ruby or a gold nugget or something. I don't know. Good God, MJ, you go get some sleep. We'll talk to you later. What's up, Nicole? Hello, driving home now, lurking only. All right, you drive safe. Let my soothing voice get you home safely. You're welcome, Nana. My last Valentine's Day party wore me out today. But Mindy though, did you have to choke a small child? Because remember, anytime you don't choke a small child, it's a good day. It's a good day. Yeah, because now I got to remember that both you and Crafting and chatting with Eli are teachers, and I'm like, again, I can't do it. I can't do it with other, like, that responsibility of having to keep another tiny human besides mine alive. Immediately, the anxiety sets in. And then you got to like feed it and like show it attention. And I can't. I'm not built for it tough. I'm built like a Chevy. So like I can't do it. My kids are lucky they alive, because somebody asked me the other day, they're like, how'd your husband find tulips for Valentine's Day? Look, listen, I don't know. Mr. Coffee is like the 10th wonder of the world. I don't know how and or why he found tulips, but I ain't complaining. One, 2, I don't care. I got tulips because I hate roses. Roses are just, I hate roses. And he found tulips in February somehow. But then again, Mr. Coffee is like a MacGyver. So you give him a Q-tip and a paper clip and a rubber band, and he'll build you a whole computer system. Like that's Mr. Coffee. I've learned in my 10 years of being with my husband, you don't question when he does things. You just get excited that he didn't hurt himself in the process. Okay, like that's where we're at in this marriage. I'm just happy that however he found them, he came home safely and he didn't hurt himself in the process.
Did you water them today?
Yes, I watered them.
Okay.
Actually, I gotta put some fresh water in the other ones because I topped it off this morning and I meant to take them out and put fresh water in. Killing me softly with his soul. Laura, what did I tell you, girl? Stop it. Roses are basic, like pumpkin spice. What's up, Jackie? Hi, everyone. I'm super late. Had to go to a hockey meeting for my son's team. I was there thinking, oh my God, Miss Coffee is going live. Gotta go. Hey, y'all, look. I know y'all like playing the game. Look, here's how it's gonna go. You're gonna play better than you did last time. You hit the puck with the stick. End of game. We got to go. Miss Coffee's on it in a few minutes. We gotta get out of here. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a good time. I talk to y'all later. Like that's how that conversation. This is why I shouldn't. No. Like this is. Again, I don't know how my children have survived this long because I can't keep a plant alive, let alone my poor children. Like they're probably just like, my mom? Yeah, you want to know the definition of clinical sanity? It's my mother. She's insane. Like I feel like that's what my kids are gonna be like when I get older. And they move out, and they don't just move out, they like run out because they're just like, I can't with this, I can't do it. It kind of runs in the family. Like that's how I was at my house. I was like, these people are insane. I'm out. I got to get out of here. Y'all, this multiplacer is not working on this canvas today. What is up? We're just gonna push you around, put you right there. Boom. Got it. I like lilies. Oh, I do like lilies. I think my grandmother's favorite flower used to be peace lilies. Farfelli Alfredo, what's up? I tried to leave work early, but they wouldn't take my Miss Coffee is live as an excuse. Hey, you'd be like, hey, Miss Coffee says she ain't gonna take you a mess no more. You let me out when I say I gotta be out. Don't tell them that. It's one of those days where you're just like at work. And you see that meme from Facebook where the guy throws up all his paper and he's like, F this! And he goes, let me grab these papers. It's Thursday. I need this job. Oh, you even named your dog Lily? Aw, mine's a stargazer lilies. I don't know what those are. I like orchids. I like DiamondPainting with orchid too. She's nice. My granddaughter's a Lily. Her name is Emily, but her nickname is Lily. See, okay, funny story. When I was pregnant with Minna, I asked could I name her Emily Elizabeth because I wanted to name my daughter after the little girl from Clifford, their big red dog, because it was one of my favorites next to Curious George growing up. Her father said no, i.e. her name is Minna. But for like the first 6 months of her life, every time somebody would mispronounce her name and call her Mina, I'd look at them and be like, yeah, they wouldn't mispronounce Emily. Look, her dad worked hard for that name, okay? Because I gave him so much hell about naming her Minna. And then, of course, my parents didn't help. You naming my granddaughter after a fish? I'm like, excuse me? My dad's like a minnow. I'm like, but it's Minna. Like a minnow fish. No, Papa, not like a minnow fish. Like a minnow fish. It's not like a minnow. It's her name is Minna. And now don't mispronounce her name. If you mispronounce Minna's name, she is quick to be like, hey, nah, look, listen. My name is Minna, not Minnow or Mina. She gets Mina a lot because it looks like Nina, but it has an M on it, and everybody's like, oh, Mina. No, that's Minna. Like Minna's straight up savage when it comes to her. Nope, that's Minna. Give me my Starbucks cup. I'm supposed to be going to North Dakota in June. I'm hoping to meet some YouTubers. You won't be meeting me. I'll be gone. Peace lily is a plant, maybe calla lily or a stargazer. What is the hell is a stargazer? Kara I picture Kara in her office at work just being like, hey, you're the one who got in trouble. You shut up and sit in the corner over there. Miss Coffee's live. Yeah, Minna, her nickname is Minna, or I call her Minnie because of Minnie Mouse, because I tried the whole bows in her hair, but her hair would eat the bows. So she couldn't be a Minnie Mouse. So now she's a Minna chicken dinner, or she's a biscuit. She loves being called a biscuit. She hates being called a biscuit, but we just call her a biscuit to terrorize her. Like today when she was on the phone, I was sitting here, I was like, oh, look at that. I can make food without burning the house down. She's like, I can too. I'm like, not as delicious as this. Ooh, spicy chicken sandwich. It's probably gross anyways. Like I spent a good, 45 minutes fake fighting with my daughter about chicken sandwiches. Best 45 minutes ever. Y'all, I went kayaking yesterday and it was a blast. Kayaking? It's cold. Where you going kayaking at, EJ? Where you live, girl? My granddaughter is sort of named after my son's favorite Sunday school teacher. Teacher's name was Lily, but my ex-daughter-in-law didn't like it, so they compromised on Lily, and Lily as a nickname. Aw. Yeah, Maggie, I love telling people that Maggie was named after a chick from the bar, and then they just look at me funny, and I'm like, she used to work with Mr. Coffee. Kristen, oh my, sounds like mine when he was younger. Yeah. North Dakota is not really the place YouTubers hang. Actually, there's quite a few of us here. There's me, there's Wolfpack, there's Diamond Painting with Diamond Dave, and then there's Diamond Painting with Ash Inc. 93. All of us actually live up here. There's actually quite a few people that are subscribed to me that live here in North Dakota. It's just that I plan on not being here this summer. I plan on being in Pennsylvania. Live streaming now from Pennsylvania. Which is hilarious because my Secret Santa lives, I think, 45 minutes away from where I lived in Pennsylvania. And I'm like, oh, that's hilarious. And then I had someone comment last night. They heard that in my last live stream, I said I worked at Long John Silver's. And they were like, oh my God, you wouldn't have happened to work in Mechanicsburg or Harrisburg. I was like, I worked in Harrisburg. Oh, snap. It's funny to know where everybody lives. Near Harrisburg, mercy me. You live in Ohio. Really? Miki, I think Bissell hates my life. Who's Bissell? Evie, you live in North Dakota. Okay, so the reason why Wolfpack says ND rocks is because she's lived her whole life. She's built Fort Tough, okay? She is, when I speak of those the different breed of people, she is the different breed of people. Because she's been here, so she's gangster to the elements. She's like, oh, 12 feet of snow. Better put my extra gloves on. Gotta go drive to work. Drive to work? No. Okay, so here's the difference between Wolfpack and Miss Coffee in North Dakota. Flurries. Oh God, why do the kids have school? I can't get out. My car, I don't want to drive in it. I don't want to drive. Wolfpack. Oh, look at Flurry. Bye, Eli. I'll see you later. La 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 la. On about her life, pants and all. Miss Coffee, no. Sweatpants, hair askew, looking all kinds of sideways, crooked, eye twitching at the sight of the ninja snowflakes. Wolfpack, she's just like la 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 la. Oh, what's that? I have bowling league tonight. Yeah, no. I'm not going out. Once I pick those kids up, I'm not leaving this house. No.
I just want to you said build Ford Tough because the first winter we got those Fords, they all froze up.
See, y'all see? Flurries are pretty. Nah. No, that's not a thing. Like, no. Like that first time I experienced 115-degree weather here, I was in heaven. I was in heaven. It was the first time I thanked her for having all the trees because there was like zero humidity, 115 degrees, and a constant cool breeze. And I was like, this is the best thing ever. I love this. Meanwhile, the dogs, Mr. Coffee, and the kids are catching heat stroke because I just want to play outside a little bit longer. Yes, Wisconsin weather. Yeah. 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 I'm going to Pennsylvania. I don't plan on spending my summers. Well, I don't plan on spending my entire summer in North Dakota. That's why I always tell people, don't come surprise Miss Coffee, because you're going to be surprised when Miss Coffee ain't there. Miss Coffee don't sit still. I sit still in this house for the most part, but let me be able to get out of here. Now I'm gone. Plus, this is the last year my parents will be living that way, so I'm going to go visit them. I'm going to go visit my kid. I'm going to go visit some of my friends. Oh, yeah, Miss Coffee going to be gone for the summer. And my kids will already be out of school in June. I live in Missouri, and my mother nature is being major bitch child right now. One weekend I was riding weather, and the next thing I know, it's snowing again. Okay, bitch. Look, bish. Listen. We're going to need you to calm your tits, weather, okay? We're going to need you to calm your tits down right now because we've had enough. Like, I'm done. Yeah, like, those of us in Texas have dress, make big hair, and get out there. Yeah, no, I can't. No. What's up, Felicia? I can't. No. And then the moment I do anything to my hair and I step outside, yep, nope, freezes. Nope, can't do it. Because I have 4C hair. It's a thing. I got to live with the dry scalp problems, and tea tree oil is my best friend. So like I have to keep my hair moisturized. And trying to keep your hair moisturized when it's cold outside, good God. Another reason why I stay in the house. I can stay moisturized in the house. Or it says, EJ, I go to Deep Creek, Maryland once every year. A house we stay at has a kayak. I ain't going kayaking. Mother Nature has a bad case of PMS. I'm telling y'all guys, hell's about to freeze over. I'm telling you that right now. Hell is freezing over. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what I did to deserve this. And every time it snows, all I can think of is, I love that man so much. I really love him. Like, just the fact that I have to put on long johns to go outside. All I can think, I love this man. I love this man. I love this man. Don't choke this man. I love this man. I love him to death. I really do. I hate it. Because I had somebody that commented one day, and they're like, well, if you hate North Dakota so much, why do you live there? Listen, you obviously haven't been here a while, or you just don't pay attention. Let me explain a few things to you. My husband works here. Just like when I lived in Pennsylvania and I would always talk about South Carolina, people were like, well, why do you live here? My parents moved me here. Like, I'm like a fart in the wind. I just go where the breeze takes me. Like, where am I supposed to go? Windy. Like, I already spent 5 years of my life away from my husband. Half my marriage, I wasn't even with my husband. Like, I can't be with my husband now and just complain about the weather. He don't mind. He don't pay attention to me half the time anyways. Good night, Jamie. Thank you so much for coming to hang out. Like, half the time, Mr. Coffee just over here in his own little world, just like, I'm sorry, you say something else about the weather again? Nah, honey, it's okay. I just needed to get that little bit out. Oh, okay. You all right. I'm just going to go back to playing my game now. Yeah, you do that, honey. I love you. Secretly, I want to choke him in his sleep. Y'all, let me tell you how cute Mr. Coffee is right now, okay? So, Mr. Coffee got me a Valentine's Day card, and he got me flowers and my new Zox bracelets that haven't gotten here yet. Or my Zox bracelet. Why on the card did he put my full name, which if you know anything about Mr. Coffee never uses my real name. I've never been talking to Mr. Coffee and he says Alishia or Leisha, which I usually go by Leisha. But he never uses my name. It's always hun, babe. Hun or babe. Or when he's talking to his work colleagues, he calls me the Mrs., which is why my license plate is the Mrs. 1. It's kind of a play on words there. But on my Valentine's Day card, he put my full name. And then I look up and I was like, did you put my whole government on here? And then he goes, keep reading. I was like, keep reading. And I look at the card and it's like, yeah, I used your full name. See, I do remember it. I was like, what? I want to move from Illinois back to the South. I want to go back down to South Carolina, but then I kind of really don't. I wouldn't mind it up here if it just didn't get so freaking cold. Like, I shouldn't be able to go outside and cut glass when I'm trying to scrape my windows, okay? Like, this is a thing. Like, you have to have, like they have to have, like, Under Armour bra padding here. Because I swear, you go outside and you're just scraping up all the glass on your car trying to clear your windshield. I'm just saying. Like, the headlights are on full blast and you're just cutting windows left and right. I feel like I need a different type of padding in my bra just to survive the winters out here, so I'm not cutting up glass. What's up, Tail Whip? I hope there isn't the Missus too. Not unless I get a second car. And no, unfortunately, not unfortunately. For me, luckily, my husband isn't like that. Crystal, right? Like, he never uses my name. He never comes out and is like, hey, Alicia. Never. Not even when we argument, or we're in an argument. Hun, listen. I didn't do this. It's always hun or babe. It's never my name. So when he uses it, I'm usually like on high alert, like something bad's about to happen. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? Oh, nice, Tail Whip. Congrats. Tail Whip got her first 2 DACs. Kristen says, what about when you see those apartment buildings with all those cars pulled up to it with those plugs hanging out from the back? That's happens at my house too. Yep. You see all the plugs hanging and all the cars. At first, I thought everybody here had an electric car. Had no clue what that is. I was like, what? And Mr. Coffee said something about getting a motor blanket, or I can't remember what he called it. What is it called? The thing that you put on the motor or the engine.
A block heater? A
block heater. I was like, I don't know what that means. He's like, it's something you put in your car to keep your car warm. Because I saw a lot of cars with plugs hanging out of them. And I'm like, everybody around here got electric cars? No, they don't have electric cars. They just have block heaters. And they just plug their cars up to keep their car from freezing up. Luckily, I haven't had that issue. Just the fact that somebody turned my dome light on. I think the same thing about my husband and living in Las Vegas. I hate the heat, but love my husband. So I will self-combust for him here in Vegas. Hell. Exactly, Melissa. Sometimes you got to know when to hold them. Wolfpack, do you have a block heater in your car? I always wondered that. No, I was watching a YouTube video earlier, and this guy was watching something about Kenny Rogers and all his plastic surgeries, and they were playing that song, and I was like, know when to fold up. Like, I'm literally laying here on the couch. Know when to fold up. Know when to run. You better hide your... And Mr. Coffee's looking at me, he's like, are you okay? My head hurts. Oh, you don't have one. So you straight up for tough, huh? Emil says, my husband was freaking out when I called him by his name. He thought I was mad or upset with him for something. LOL, I was laughing. Well, because if you don't use it all the time and then you just randomly come out and use it, we know we in trouble. Well, this is true, but there is nothing in Kansas except for flat. They can't even grow regular-sized deer in Kansas. Regina, I don't remember seeing deer in Kansas. I don't remember a whole lot about Kansas. I remember we had a hill behind our house that we would go sledding on. That's all I remember. We used to live in Topeka because my dad was stationed at Fort Riley. KD says, that's why I'm in the desert. That's where the field is. The oil field is. Yeah. Oh, snap. Huggles. No worries. I don't know what KU is or IS. Indiana, Kansas. The Chiefs are in Kansas. What? Miss Coffee, we have heaters on our cars. Really, Regina? I don't have one.
You bought it in Pennsylvania.
That's true. I bought my car a week before we moved. Which have you thought about trading your car in? That Williston place has a pull drag or whatever your car in. They'll trade it in for you.
Oh, Sonata, yeah.
Yeah, maybe we should go look at them tomorrow.
Okay.
We can go get my oil change and go look at them. Go have lunch. We'll make a date. You want to go on a date, honey? He goes, sure. I'm in Topeka. It's not flat. Teresa. Happy Valentine's Day, Diamond Paint with Pearl. How are you? Geez, it sounds like a gang of men are breaking into my house right now with this wind. Oh, I love when the wind hits real hard. Like every time Rachel tells me that the wind's really hard outside her window or something, I'm like, oh, that's cozy weather right there. That's that snuggle up, read a good book with some coffee weather right there. We get wind here, but it's usually like it gets bad at night, which is great because it helps me sleep. Or if I want to have some kind of, late night entertainment, I'm like, Maggie, you want to go outside and play kite? Sure. Take out Maggie outside with a rope. Hold on to this rope, Maggie. Whee! Maybe I can get a picture this year of Maggie floating around with the tumbleweeds. Veronica says, I just bought 3 more DACs. Oh, gosh. Hi, Siren. I like it. It's a lot of confetti on the bumper of the fire truck, but I knew there would be because of the fact that I remember seeing those graded bumpers. I remember hitting my head off of one of them, too. So, like, I knew there was going to be some confetti. I'm trying to come to terms with the fact that and forgive that bumper that hit me in the head when my brother pushed me into it. I have been through Kansas a few times, and I was driving through one night and thought a large dog ran in front of me, only to realize that it was a buck. Dang thing had horns. Oh, snap. Okay, I literally needed like 4 of those. We're not going to talk about it. But yeah, I've lived some weird places, and I remember living in Topeka. That's also a place where my sister climbed a tree and lost her glasses in a tree for like a year and a half. My parents were so mad because she kept losing her glasses, and then we found them a year or so later up in the tree. It was hilarious. The tree could see for a while. My sister had those thick birth control glasses, as the military calls them, the Coke bottle glasses. She hated wearing them, so she would purposely lose them, so my parents would have to buy her new ones in the hopes that she could get what she called cute glasses, but her prescription wouldn't allow for her to have cute glasses because her eyesight's so messed up. Okay, there you go. So for those wondering, yes, that is a plastic tip on that pen. No, I do not like the plastic tips. I can't get the plastic tip out of that pen. I haven't asked Mr. Coffee to use his man strength to get it out of there yet, but no, I'm not a fan of the plastic tips. They suck. And they're a waste of money because after so long, they do wear down and you have to replace them. So yeah, there's what Miss Coffee thinks of plastic tips. Because I think Anxiety Art Adventures was starting to ask me that, and I might have missed her question. So in case that's the question you had, Anxiety Art Adventures, yeah, I hate the plastic tips. They suck. But if they do end up having issues, you can file them down, and they don't suck as bad. But for the most part, they just suck. My brother was kept breaking his glasses. My mother swore she was going to get him cast iron frames. Hey, look, if she could find them, let me know, because Maggie's about to get a pair of those for real, because I swear, every time I'm like, Maggie, where's your glasses? In my pocket. Maggie, Now take it. When Maggie goes to school, her eyeglass case is in the side pocket of her book bag. She knows it's there. She refuses to put her glasses there. And I'm like, if you break these glasses, I'm not buying you another pair. Okay. What she's hoping it will happen is that we'll get her another pair of Hello Kitty glasses, which is the glasses I wanted her to get the first time that she didn't want. Then when we went to go get her glasses fixed, all of a sudden she then wanted them. And now I feel like she's trying to purposely like lose her glasses so that she can get new ones, and it's not happening. But it's actually been a good week with Maggie. Besides the toothpaste and the hair thing, she's actually been doing really good. She's just super hyper. I kind of want to let her go outside and run off some of the energy, but I also don't want her to catch frostbite. That's not good parenting. What happened to your kid? Oh, she caught frostbite because she had too much energy, and I told her to go outside and run it off. That'll probably get your kids taken away. So we just let her run around the house with the dogs. For a placer. Good night, Wolfpack. Still no. Nope. She still doesn't have toys. Not happening. Nope. She wants toys. Use your imagination. Pull out that book. But she has read one entire book. She has these books that her school was getting rid of. And the schools let them pick out books that they wanted to keep for themselves to bring home. She brought home 2 of them that she liked. And she's already read through 1 full book. So if nothing else, she's getting reading down awesomely. That and she's annoying the piss out of her brother. But she's doing good. I think she's just tired of being cooped up in the house because it's so cold out. And I don't think they were this cooped up last year because it wasn't, I don't think it was cold this long last year. And even when it was, they had friends that would come over. But the problem with living in the oil field is people move around a lot. So now the friends that they had that used to live here last year don't live here this year. So they can't go like run off any of their energy. So she's just like, she's like a Bengal cat when you don't exercise them enough. She's just terrorizing everything. My 6-year-old grandson asked me if it was possible for him to have ice cream for breakfast yesterday. It's possible. It ain't gonna happen, but it's possible. Anything's possible. Like, see, in situations like that, I'm always sitting there thinking, you don't want to stunt, you don't want to say, you want them to know that anything is possible. It might not happen, but it's possible. You got to make sure you put that disclaimer out there. It might not happen, but it's possible. Never moving to Texas. Never, ever. What type of books does Maggie like to read? Anything with unicorns or teddy bears. Or she'll make me watch Little Mermaid for the 27th time that day. She's obsessed with the Little Mermaid. Now, I've introduced her to other Disney cartoons and movies, and she likes Little Mermaid. And she's okay with Moana. She's okay with Frozen. But she loves her some Little Mermaid. Because then every time she gets in the shower, and I go in to check to make sure she's okay, she's laying on the floor. The shower tells them, I'm a mermaid. I'm a mermaid, mommy. I just closed the door and let her in there. I'm like, you know what? It's a shower. She can't drown herself in the shower. She's on the floor, close to the drain. She'll be all right. You're born in Arkansas. There are unicorns in Texas. There are not unicorns in Texas. Is that what happened? I have 2 pure bangles. Well, good luck to you. Sorry, my kiddo is getting potty trained right now and peed in her room secretly. Oh, snap. I've been cleaning all day trying to find the smell. Oh, my God. Luckily, I don't think I've had that problem. I don't think I've ever had the problem where they've peed somewhere secretly. But Orion used to do this thing when he was a baby before we potty trained him. He would, which I think it's just a thing that toddlers do. He would go find a spot where, like behind the couch, he would just squat and poop. And I'm like, if you just went in the potty, you wouldn't have to squat and poop. Now I can't get him off the toilet half the time. He'll be in there and then walk out there all wobbly leg, calls him, my legs feel funny. That's because you just cut off all the circulation to your leg for hours. Like I have to yell at him to get out of the bathroom because he's taking too long. It's about this. What the hell is the Silky? The only Silky my kids know is Silky from Teen Titans. And it's a snail-like creature. It's not even a snail. What is that? It's not a slug.
Silkworm.
It's a silkworm. There you go. Thank you. It's been a rough day. I bet. Try vinegar. Just sprit do like I do with the dog. Sprit some vinegar on it. Let it sit for about 20 minutes and then scrub it. Nothing worse than having to pick up after your kid when they've done that on the. Oh God, no! I can't. I can't. That's one of those days that I would feel like, you know what? Maybe I'm just not cut out for parenting today. We'll try again tomorrow. Like earlier, I went to go try to give Maggie a hug, and she did that thing where she jumped up right as I went to go pick her up, and she essentially headbutted me in my mouth. If you don't know, I have a really bad predominant, I'm not going to say it's bad, but I have a predominant overbite, which is what makes my lip look like baboon asses. And so when she hit my mouth, of course, because I have the overbite, essentially like it hit my lip, and I essentially like chewed a little hole in my lip. Now my lip is still like messed up from it. It was a rough night. I used boxes of them when I had a new puppy. Baby wipes clean pee out of carpets. Well, there you go. Jean helped you out. The Silky is a woman who wears a seal coat. What the hell is a seal coat? Like a seal as a coat? And can live on the land or in... What the hell? What kind of stories do you have in Ireland? What's up, Marianne? Y'all got some weird stories, Pepper. You might... Silky? Like, did she kill a seal and, like, use it as a jacket? It's a shape changer. Seal to... Oh, she changes into a seal. Well, that's a hell of a weird animal to change into. But that sounded wrong. What sounded wrong? Well, you said seal jacket. I'm like, okay, what the hell is... Like, I picture her clubbing baby seals to make a jacket. And she's like, oh, I can live on the land now. Like, Pippa, you have to understand who you're talking to here. This isn't just a normal person. This is Miss Coffee. I have a very vivid imagination. When you say things like that, my brain takes it to the extreme, okay? Where you're thinking of, you know, this enchantress of the sea and land. I'm thinking of some woman killing seals using their flesh as jackets, okay? I'm not even sure how that would be comfortable. It'd be like a 3/4 length sleeve. Like, the flap would be like the pianist that have like the flap that they flap up before they sit down at the computer or at the piano. Like, I don't know, Pippa. You gotta word things or dumb them down to Miss Coffee's level. Like, I'm just saying, like, no, she's like a mermaid. Well, why didn't you just say that? Why you gotta say she's wearing seals? Don't you say it. What? Clubbing baby seals.
Baby seals.
I need to go clean the microwave. What?
I'm like all about here, bless these kids. Lights off, TV on, right? Just chilling in bed. Maggie's passed out. I'm like,
y'all, you thought you were doing something. What's up, Alicia? Miss Coffee, Selkie. Oh, Selkie. That still sounds like she's about to sell me something. I don't. Whatever she has selling, I don't want it. Something like that. Dragons and Selkies and crystal. What the hell's a crystal singer? Yo, I feel very like out of the loop here. Like, what the hell? Yo, y'all say these things to me, and if it's not like a mermaid or a genie or something easy like that, my brain takes it to like a weird place. Okay, so like when I'm telling you right now, I'm literally picturing a lady wearing a jacket with 3/4 length sleeves of a seal. Okay, like I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. I don't know. I don't know who Robin is, but bye, Robin. Sci-fi fantasy is my favorite book genre. Nah, I'm a romance girl. I got enough problems. I can't read sci-fi. My brain gets too it gets too cluttered in there with the thoughts of things that they say. Like Mr. Coffee has us reading a book right now when we go out of town. What's the name of the book? And don't be all scientisty with it. Like
It's the Undying Mercenary series by B.B. Larson.
it's the Undying Mercenary series by B.B. Larson.
Yes. There's currently 13 books out. 12 of them are on Audible, narrated by Mark Boyle.
Good night, DiamondPainting with Doritos. Thanks so much for hanging out.
I'm waiting for number 13 to hit.
Oh. Oh, bye, procrastinator. Well, I'm not used to people calling you by your real name. We don't usually use governments in here unless your name is your government. Miss Coffee seeing a woman selling steel jackets. What if she was selling seal jackets? Hey, y'all mermaids, y'all want to live on the land for a little bit? Buy this seal jacket. Like, I feel like this could be a thing. I'm not saying that it is, but it probably could. Nora Roberts has book 2. What? Samantha says, I like romance books that have shapeshifters in them. The hell?
It's gonna be some shady gray areas.
I know. What? White braid just, wow. Hold up, is she in here? Where do you see her at, Crystal? Okay, Farfelli Alfredo, I don't know who either one of those people are. I know Brenda Jackson. What do you know about Diamond Art House? What the hell is that? They advertise going out of business, 100% off, pay shipping, 2 items for 20. Because essentially you're paying for the kits. They say free shipping, but you're paying for the kits. But send me a link, Deborah. Put a link somewhere. Goddess. Well, I'm just saying. I love reverse harem books. What's a harem book? What size is my Zox? They're mediums. You learned about Selkies from the Outlander series? The one that Mr. Coffee's talking about? Did they have Selkies in that series?
It's a military space book.
Yeah, I know. She said mercenary series or Outlander series. I feel like I'm kind of daring with my reading. Oh, that's Pawpaw. I'm reading medical books and everything. John, yeah, Mr. Pawpaw likes John Gresham. Yeah, everybody talks about that movie, The Notebook. I'm like, what is that? Again, Miss Coffee doesn't watch TV. Why? Okay, let me explain to y'all why I don't watch TV. One, you know you're in a relation. You know you're in an interrelationship when you have to explain to your husband about weave glue. 2, I was watching TV the other day, and this woman was telling the cops that she was given. How do I say this where I won't get demonetized? She was giving up the sugar walls, y'all. She was, yes, I'm using that. That's my new word. She was giving up the sugar walls for a pack of smokes. I was like, what happened to our world that women are they're just straight up giving up the cake, giving up the sugar walls for a pack of smokes. How bad is your addiction? I will never give up the sugar walls for vape juice. That's not a thing. Like, why is that a thing? Like, you can love the brownies, but I'm just, no. Tear jerker. What's a tear jerker? She said peekaboo up in chat. Shirley, are you in here? I don't usually look for people in chat, but she has her little, she's one of the few people that has their own like little entrance thing, and I didn't see her. say punani. Punani. I don't want to say punani. I like sugar walls. The Notebook will make you cry. No, it won't. There's yet a movie I've ever watched that has ever made me cry. But then again, I don't usually watch movies like that. I got enough problems. I got enough problems and a vivid imagination. I have to be careful what I watch. I either get mental overload or bored out of my skull. Kara, it's a romantic novel, and at this point, have no clue why people are asking you weird questions. What weird questions? Yeah, I like romance books. What? They're not usually like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry books. Hallmark commercials make you cry? Okay, so there was one commercial that I was like, I was starting to tear up a little bit, and I had to get my inner gangster in. What's up, Purple Butterfly? Old Yeller. No, I laughed at Old Yeller. I was that weird kid that laughed at that movie. I'm going to hell with gasoline draws on. The commercial was, it was like a Chinese family. It was like a mom and a baby and a dad and a dog, and the dog was like a lab. Do you ever see that commercial? And the dog couldn't get close to the little baby because the baby would start crying. And then he bought the dog a little lion mane costume because the baby had this stuffed lion that it liked to play with. And then once he got him the lion mane thing, the little baby went to go pet the dog. Y'all, I almost lost it. Oh my god, I almost lost it. Double deuces. What? Yes, I love that commercial, and the first time I seen it, I was like, what's wrong with that baby? Why is it gonna be such a douche? It's just a baby. Who taught you these ways? It's a poor little doggy. The dog looked so sad. He was just like all up in his feelings, had me all up in my feelings. I had to turn the channel. I couldn't take it. Now I can watch it, and it's still sad, but I'm not like, about to cry about it, but what about the dog rescue commercials where Sarah McLachlan sing? Nope, don't cry at those either. Miss Coffee, I'm a weird person. I don't get emotional over things. Like, not usually. Not unless it has something to do with like something that directly affects me. Like when my husband got hurt at work, I had to take a moment to myself to go get upset in the bathroom because, oh my god, why they bring him home broken? When I sent him out to work, he was perfectly fine. I had to have a moment of breakdown, and then I was fine. Whenever Maggie has her episodes, I'm straight gangster when I'm dealing with the situation, but after it's over, I have to go take a time out and like get myself together. But if it doesn't directly affect me, there's no emotion to it. Like I'm not like, oh my god, that's so sad. Like I'm just like, oh dude, that sucks, and then I just kind of move on with my life. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm not an emotional person. I ugly cried on that. Horror movie. Oh no. I don't like the new horror movies. I don't want to get paid. I don't want to get paid. I don't want to pay to get scared. I think the last scary movie I seen was The Sixth Sense, and I made it. Nope. In The Sixth Sense, I made it all the way up to the point at the end where they start explaining that Bruce Willis is actually dead, talking to this kid. And the little boy looks up into the room and sees the people hanging from the ceiling. Cut it off right there. The Ring, I made it to the point where the girl's in the closet with her mouth all sideways looking funny.
30 seconds into the movie?
Yep. Never seen the rest of it. Nope. Not a scary movie fan. Nope. Don't even know what Grey's Anatomy is.
The doctor show on Fox back in there?
No, I think it still comes on. I hear people still talking about it.
Oh, really?
Because I like the old school movies. I can watch, like, my favorite old school movies, Freddy Krueger and Child's Play. All day. I can watch those all day, no problem. That little baby doll, yeah, me and Child's Play, I can deal with that. Freddy, all up in my dreams and stuff, all up in the business, I can deal with that. The rest of this stuff that they coming out with now, with people's face falling off and zombies, we watched 2 movies last weekend. We watched Zombieland 2 and Maleficent, Mistress of Darkness. Love them both. Boom.
Oh,
Y'all would
God.
be proud. I watched movies. I haven't watched movies since Twilight. Like,
What were the movies we were supposed to try and look into this week?
I don't remember.
Me neither. It was at
You walked out on Jurassic Park. I don't think I. Don't tell my friend Stacy. Now I have a friend Stacy that wrote a book about dinosaurs when we were in like grade school. I'm not a dinosaur fan. I don't rock that way. So yeah, no, I'm not a dinosaur fan. Double tap. That's right. The Bada Book. What the hell is that? A Million Little Things makes me. What's A Million Little Things? Okay, y'all have to understand. Miss Coffee don't watch stuff like never, never. If I'm not on YouTube, I'm usually just sitting here talking to Mr. Coffee, or essentially talking to myself. Because half the time, Mr. Coffee, he knows how I am. That's one of the things I like about having a spouse that I've he's trained to know my mannerisms. So like if I just need to talk, he'll sit there and listen and let me talk. And I'll be like, he's not even listening. I'm going to quiz him. And he'll know everything I said. He's just not paying really, he's half paying attention to me. But he knows what I'm talking about. So I can sit here and just talk and babble. And he'll be like, yep, mm-hmm, yep, yep, okay. And he knows that I just need to like get it out or it's going to like fester. And that's never a good thing. So like, I don't watch too many like shows and stuff. And I don't do the TV thing. Like I don't know. Nothing on like everybody's like, oh my god, The Bachelor. Who what? Why do I care what some rich guy does with his life? If you want to go be a whore on TV and kiss and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, listen. I've watched that show one time when I lived in Pennsylvania, okay? Watching one guy making out and trying to have sex with all these women, and then you gonna bang you gonna bump uglies with me. We gonna do the horizontal monster mash, and then you ain't gonna give me no rose at the end. No, those fighting words right there. You ain't getting these sugar walls, and then think you gonna let me bounce. No, I ain't going nowhere. You get these sugar walls, we're together for life. Okay, like that. There is none of that. And I'm like, that is the stupidest show I've ever seen. Like I will never watch it again. I'm like that. That's gross. I'm not a big fan of like, oh, let me kiss you in the mouth. Oh, then let me kiss you in the mouth. Oh, I don't want you in the house. Let me kiss you in the mouth. Like, that's disgusting. Like, that's so gross. I'm a really weird person, which is probably why I don't watch TV. Million Little Things is a book. It's awesome. Okay. What's up, Flutterby soon? Katharine Hepburn all the way. Yes. Labyrinth. Oh, the colorful colorist. I just felt that in my soul. My favorite movie is Gone with the Wind. Love that movie. A local theater had a showing for the 80th anniversary. It was awesome. Oh, dude. No, we don't watch Wicked Tuna. I just make sure Bob gets to see it because you be trying to deprive poor Bob of his Wicked Tuna. He just wants to watch his Wicked Tuna. I already have my Echo set to remind you that on the 1st, you are to let that poor man watch Wicked Tuna, make him some brownies so he can be happy and content. Stop being so mean to Bob. Bob just trying to be over there living his blessed life, and you over there hating on him because he having good fun time with his life, and you over there trying to figure out how to use your JJ markers. Alicia, look, that's another reason. Okay, that's another reason why I want to try the whole like not going Friday live thing. Let me explain something to y'all. Before I did lives on Fridays, me and my dad would sit on the phone and watch live PD together. Why? Because when I was little, and I lived at my parents' house, we used to watch Cops, okay? And then Live PD started, and then we would watch Live PD. Y'all, I don't get to do that anymore. I don't get to watch Live PD with Paw anymore. So I'm going to try it for a month. Y'all give me a month. Let's see how this works out with doing whipping chats instead of lives. And then we'll figure it out after a month. Yeah, I know it's on now. I can't watch it. Be giving y'all commentary what's going on in Live PD and stuff. Me and Orion will watch that. World's Dumbest. Yeah, he likes that show. I know, Dixie. I know, but isn't it reruns on Saturdays though? Watch it on YouTube. Well, that's what I'm gonna do. Because Mr. Coffee usually is playing some kind of video game, and after working 12 plus hours a day, I'm not gonna be like, nah, you can't play the one thing that relaxes you. You sit quietly and read a book or something. Like, I'm not gonna do that to him. So like,
I mean, you could. It's just a quick way for me to get the computer up to speed and buy a monitor, wall mounted.
well, where are you gonna wall mount it at?
Right here.
Okay, that's different. Yeah, somebody messaged me earlier. They were like, "How was Valentine's Day?" I'm like, "I don't know. I haven't had Valentine's Day yet." They're like, "Oh, well, where's Mr. Coffee? He working. This is a regular work day. What is wrong with you? Like, we doing whatever we gonna do tomorrow. You know what my Valentine's Day is gonna consist of? Getting my oil changed, possibly getting his car traded in, and looking to open up a bank account. That's my Valentine's Day. Like." Friday and Saturday episodes of Live. Oh, snap. Really, Diane? Cops is first. Reality TV. Oh, y'all.
I just dropped my vape rig on my man parts, and it hurts.
You dropped your vape rig on your man parts?
Oh, I did. So then my hands went.
Oh. Moment of silence for Mr. Coffee's man parts. He just smashed them with his gigantic vape rig.
just a little.
I spent Valentine's Day in the emergency room. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Thank you, EJ. Bronchitis. Kathy, get better. Kathy, I got a coloring video coming up tomorrow. Miss Coffee, I don't mean to be a personal, but why do you need your oil change? In my car? Because I've driven around on it for 2 years without getting an oil change?
Every 3 months, 50,000 miles is what they say.
Miki, when you figure out where Mr. Coffee found tulips in February, you tell me, okay? I don't know. He didn't tell me where he got them. He just came home with them. He was like, "Look what I found." Like he came home with them as if he found them like they were just chilling outside or something. He's like, "Look what I found." What the hell do you mean, look what you found? Where did you find them? Tell you right now, he finds them a lot more here than he did in Pennsylvania, because in Pennsylvania, you could never find them. Here, they're just like everywhere, apparently. Yeah, the car's oil, Nana, not my oil. Nana, you dirty bird. No. Good night, Rory. No, Nana. No. I would probably say beating my guts up. I wouldn't say change my oil. But no, my car rarely gets driven, so I got oil put in it that could last up to 5. Shut up, Mr. Coffee. I got oil put in it that lasts up to 5,000 miles. Well, in 2 years, I finally hit 5,000 miles, so I need to get my oil changed. The florist ordered them in. Maybe. Oh, okay, I got you. Nana is old. Nana, a dirty bird. I was like, hold up. Your oil? What? No. Floral shops here have them out for Easter already. For real? Well, as cold as it is here, I'm shocked that he was able to get them because they don't do good in cold weather. Woohoo! Hold up, D Baker, are you the one working on the monkey DP with the funky glasses with the FUCK on the knuckles? How did Mr. Coffee like Lamort? I hung it up on the wall and he didn't notice it at first, but he loved it.
Oh, you're staring at
me. He keeps staring at it. Choking on my good wine. Oh, nice. Make sure you enter it in this week so we can see the finished product, because I had a lot of people say that was like their favorite one to see in the parade this time. They probably come from Australia or New Zealand. They have nice weather now. I want to go to New Zealand. I don't want to go to Australia anymore. I've learned this. I don't want to go to Australia anymore. Mr. Coffee showed me a picture of a kangaroo, and it looked like it had been lifting weights its whole life. And
It would jump out of the bushes at people.
Yeah, apparently it would jump out of the bushes at people and scare them. I have enough problems with a Killian. I don't need that problem with a kangaroo. Like, I don't need to be scarred for life by a kangaroo. So, like, my dream of going to Australia is now gone. I will go to New Zealand. Because if kangaroos are cognizant enough that they can mess with you, I don't think that's a place I'm supposed to be. I'm just saying. I love Australia. Love Crocodile Dundee. Why is that always my reference? I don't know. That's just the first place my brain goes. And is it weird? Like, I don't really talk to her like that, but is it weird that I think Crocodile Dundee, and then for some reason my brain automatically goes to Diamond in the Rough, and I'm like, well, that's a weird thing. She has nothing to do with, by the way, with Crocodile Dundee, but I think she lives in Australia or something. Kangaroos are aggressive. Yeah, I'm good. I don't gotta. No adulting. The snakes and spiders will kill you though. What? I don't know. See, and then yeah, I saw that video of the guy. He had the bowl trying to catch the gigantic spider, and the spider jumped out. No, no. I don't do bugs in the house. Like, if they're outside, all right, cool. I'll let you chill because you're outside. This is your home. People, I don't want somebody to come in my house and kill me, so I ain't gonna come in your house and kill you. Word, cool. You stay on your side, I stay on my side. We can be cool, cool. But the moment you move towards me and be aggressive, I gotta kill you outside. Like, no. Or I try to steal a koala, it probably like claw me to death. Like, all the things I thought of Australia are now gone, and now all I see is fear and everything in Australia trying to hurt me. That, and I heard the noise that a koala makes. No, it's not cute. It sounds like a dying pig. No. I would have imagined it would have made like a cute little squeaky noise or something. No, it sounds like a hog of some sort or something. I was like, what the heck? No. We're all, y'all, because, and Angel's mom, it's because you're built Ford tough. I'm not built Ford tough. I'm built like a Chevy. I can't. Y'all are a different breed of people. I can't. Peacocks are aggressive? God dang. I've seen an albino peacock, but it was at Lake Tobias in Pennsylvania. Like, it was the least aggressive thing. It seemed tired. That is the male koala. Female sound different. Female, okay, I'll have to look up female sounds, because if a female sounds cute, then I might want to steal one of those. But I don't, yeah, no. Bears, and what's a drop bear? I just pictured a bear falling out of a helicopter with a parachute jumping on top of you. What's a drop bear? Pippa, I feel like you have a different life experience than me, because you know way more scary things. Marianne, where are you going that a peacock is chasing you? In Pensacola, the Panhandle. What's the Panhandle? What's up, Crafting with Ann? They're cute. What do you mean they're cute? But man, try camel ride in Jerusalem. Emerlin. Look, I don't know. Camels spit. I've been spit on by a camel at Lake Tobias. I'm cool. I'm good. Koalas have chlamydia. Ew. And are addicted to eucalyptus. Why, Shara, why are you making it sound like they are some kind of like nymphomaniac type animal? They have chlamydia. Like, oh my God, like that sounds awful. What do you? Okay, Pippa, just answer me this. Does the bear have a parachute, and or does it jump out of a plane? Because you said drop bear. I don't know what that is. So do llama. Oh, thank you so much, Crafting with Ann. I greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, Crafting with Ann is a colorful life. She has a baby channel. That's her baby channel. Y'all go check her out. She does diamond painting on her baby channel. Anxiety Art Adventures called it her baby channel, and I was like, oh, look at your little baby channel. Stop scaring. Pippa always up in here scaring me, like trying to keep me away from Australia, because she's doing a great job. If her job was to scare the piss out of Miss Coffee enough to make her never want to go to Australia, she's doing a wonderful job. A drop bear, and then she loose koalas and killer peacocks. No, yeah, no sharp teeth, and they fall out of trees onto. What the hell, Peppa? Where did? Oh, the what? I hear magpies are nasty birds too. I died the first time Fruitini said something about a magpie, and Maggie looks up at me and she goes, "What did I do, Mommy? I didn't do anything to her." And I'm like, "What do you mean, baby?" And she goes, "She said magpies are nasty." She goes, "I'm not nasty, Mama." She goes, "Why is Miss Frou Frou calling me nasty? And I'm not a bird." And I'm like, "Hold up." I'm like, "Fruitini, did you say a magpie?" She goes, "Yeah." I was like, "What's a magpie?" And she's like, "It's a bird." This is a real thing. Now my daughter thinks that, well, she did think that Miss Frou Frou, which is what she calls Fruitini, she thought Miss Frou Frou thought she was a nasty bird, and I was like, "No, baby, it's an actual bird that they have called a magpie." Night night, Laura. Talk to you later. And Angel's mom says magpies are assholes. What's up, Cajun? Now I'm gonna go to incision something dropping from the ceiling in my sleep. Exactly, the crafty guy. Now every time I go outside, on the off chance I see a tree, I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, is there a bear in the tree? Is it gonna fall on me?" Like, you're meaning to tell me that in Australia, your animals are so gangster, they hide in the treetops waiting for people, and then they just fall on them. How do you protect yourself against a bear falling on you? And I'm going to assume that they don't have parachutes, because it's still in my head, I'm picturing Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. "Hey, Boo Boo, we're gonna get the picnic baskets," and I'm picturing them attacking people for their picnic baskets. When in reality, there is a bear in a tree that you cannot defend yourself from. No umbrella is going to get that bear away from you, and it's just like, "Oh, look, nah, that one's too small." They're just picking. They're like, it's good picking days. We're just gonna find a shady tree to hide in, and then the first person we see that looks delicious, we're just gonna drop in on them real quick. Like, I feel like you live in. Oh my god, drop bears are fictional. Are you sure Saphira's mama? Because you'll make sure nothing bad happens to me, because I can't with Pippa have me so paranoid. I come back and I'll just be in a fetal position crying about everything Australia. Magpie is still anything that is shiny. Really? Wendy, look, my daughter is scared of seagulls. Here in Pennsylvania, we are not short on seagulls. Okay, I don't know why. There's no bodies of water around here, but for some reason, seagulls are always around here in like the parking lot, especially like Walmart. And I love sometimes just sitting in my car when those parents have their kids and they're like pulling the kid and the kid's eating like French fries, and you see the seagull come down and just steal all the French fries. It's the funniest thing in the world. But apparently, when Minna was here, for some reason they like to follow her and make their squawking noise, and it scared the piss out of her. Now she's scared of seagulls. So then Becky's Madness for Crafting thought it would be a great idea while she was on her cruise this past summer. Whenever she went on her cruise, she brought Minna back a stuffed animal that was a seagull. And Minna had it on her nightstand, I guess, right next to her bed. And when she was sleeping one night, it fell over on her, and she chucked it across the room. And she refuses to touch the thing now because it's no worse than the seagulls here in North Dakota. All right, Saphira's mama, you gotta keep me safe, because Pippa gonna have me out here trying to throat chop bears and stuff falling out of trees. Seagulls are rats with with wings. Don't hang your diamond. What? Australia is a hostile island. Great Barrier Reef, sharks, and jellyfish. So many poisonous creatures. Interior of land inhabitable. What? I still would like one day to maybe go travel over there for like 30 minutes. But I ain't trying to stay over there. I got turkey vultures outside my apartment. I'm terrified one of them's going to fly off with my grandson. Yo, look, I once watched a hawk try to take my dog, okay? There's nothing you can do in that situation. Luckily, Daisy was outside with my dog. At this time, I only had Achilles and Daisy. And I let the dogs out in the backyard, and I see my dog get lifted up off the ground. I didn't know what it was. I just see the small dog, and Achilles is about 22 pounds, okay? He's a Pomeranian Australian Shepherd mix, but he's 22 pounds. And I just seen something swoop down, grab him, pick him up, and just start to fly off. And Daisy luckily jumped up and pawed the bird out of the sky. They ended up killing the poor hawk. But I was like, what the hell? I called my dad because what else am I going to do, right? Like, whenever something bad happens to me that I don't understand, I call my dad because I figure if he didn't tell me this when I was growing up, he's going to tell me now. So I called my dad and I was like, Dad, a bird just tried to take my dog. And he's like, what? I was like, okay, I'm sitting in the kitchen, minding my own business. I look out the window. Sure enough, I see my dog get lifted off the ground by something. He's whining, and I just see Daisy come up and smack the piss out of this bird. And my dad's like, oh, a hawk. What do you mean a hawk? Now, my dad, you would think lives on a nature island or something because they always have hawks and some kind of bear and some kind of wild fox or a deer that is eating all their trash or something. Like, it's the weirdest thing. The dingo ate my baby. What's up, Kelly? Wendy, those pigeon seagulls are beggars with wings. They're like little hobos. Wendy, don't call them that. They can hear you. My sister said that one day and only her car was covered in bird crap. Oh, God. Revenge of the Birds. She said magpies like shiny things. My thoughts was like diamond painting. Oh, snap, Dixie. So essentially, don't take my diamond paintings outside and film the sparkle. Got it. See, here at the apartment, the only thing I really worry about is, I think the one day we heard a coyote outside. Other than that, besides like the random, like, what was that little thing that came in the house? The gopher, or no, the prairie dog. That's what it was. The prairie dog. Besides the prairie dogs and stuff, like, if it's not a dog or a cat or some kind of creature that you can keep inside your house as a pet, I'm scared of it. Like, no, don't come near me. I don't want, if you're not in a cage, I don't want to see you. Like, my friend's little palm was snatched by a big owl at dusk when she took it out to pee. He had just had his hair shaved, so he was small. It didn't end well. Oh no, Crafty with Ann, that's awful. Remember that mad groundhog chasing you and Tisha in the brook? Yes, I remember it, Pawpaw. Oh, thank you, and Angel's mom. Come to Aussie fun. Oh God. Y'all imagine me in Australia. Oh my gosh. I just spend the entire time there screaming. They're like, excuse me, ma'am, we're going to have to ask you to leave. All you've done for the last 2 hours is scream in everybody's ear every time you've seen anything move. There's a baby. Ah! Pippa has me scared to go to Australia. But Pippa lives in a weird place in Australia. She doesn't just live in Australia. She lives in Tasmania, which, of course, I didn't think was a real place. I thought she was just messing with me until I went to the post office, and then they didn't even realize it was a real place. And I'm like, y'all work at the post office. You're supposed to know these things. Spiders. Everyone's phobia? Get a pen. It's going to be a while. Miss Coffee's scared of lots of things. Forget getting over myself. There ain't no getting over myself.
2 champion wins in a single round.
Nice. Do you get a little special thingadoodles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get the one.
What's up, Tammy?
Because you have to be kill leader and champion.
I tagged you in my IG post, but I will send my finished DP to you via messenger as well. Okay, D Baker. Oh, good night, Veronica. Have a good night. Happy Valentine's Day. Stink bugs. Oh my God, Pennsylvania was horrible with stink bugs. I just realized I don't think North Dakota has stink bugs. Or if they do, I haven't seen any since we got here. Do we have stink bugs here, huh?
No, we have flies and mosquitoes.
Yeah, we have flies and the gangsta mosquitoes.
Like, when you have to drop gas out on AC 130 and dust the entire town, mosquitoes is bad.
Is that, hold up, they're dropping gas?
Yeah, whenever you see a giant AC 130 fly over town in the summer, they're spraying for the bugs.
Well, I thought they were spraying like bug spray. I didn't realize it was gas. Hold up.
Well, it's...
What? Big ass spiders. I don't want to go back to Florida ever. They have those lizards that come in your house and watch your TV like they pay rent. Sarima, look. If it paid rent, would you let it stay? Asking for the lizard. I haven't seen any stink bugs here. Yeah, we were blessed with good lungs, so we can scream, which I can't make the high-pitched screams anymore. I damaged my vocal cord when I had Orion, so I can't make the high-pitched scream, but I can still make enough noise that it's going to get somebody's attention. Hello, are those the lizards that, like, Sariva? Are those the lizards that, like, when you pull their tail detaches and they grow a new tail? Because I like those lizards. Flying roaches? No. No, I can't. No flying roaches. I can't even talk. No flying roaches. No. I had a friend that had roaches. I visited her for about 2.35 seconds. Saw the roach left. Nope. Don't do roaches. Okay. Funny story about roaches. So I used to work at a place called Rent-A-Center. I don't care if they know I said their name. I used to work there. Now, Rent-A-Center is a rent-to-own place where you can rent furniture, electronics for extremely jacked up prices, and they make you pay for the rest of your life for them like it's a student loan, like they name is Sally Mae. So when I worked at Rent-A-Center, we had to go, sometimes when people didn't pay their accounts, we had to go repo their stuff, which was my favorite part of working there, was taking people's stuff. Not so much because I was taking somebody's stuff, but because it was just a lot of the people would overreact over you taking, say, like a couch. They would think like their whole life was over because you're taking that couch. How could you take their couch? And it's like, how could you not pay your bill? You thought you were going to duck me forever? No, no. And then, of course, they try to be hard and be like, oh, you ain't going to touch my couch. I'll whoop your... Okay, come on, let's do this. We can go outside. You can get these hands. You think just because I got this work shirt on, you can't get these hands? You can get these hands. I don't care about this job. I was told to come here and get your couch. Get up. Had one lady, we had to take her stove. This lady told us she making dinner first before she let us take it, and then made us carry the hot stove out to the truck. But I bet she didn't get no garlic bread with that lasagna that night. Anyways, so I'm sitting here, and we were told to go out to this place to get bunk beds. They first sent me out by myself. Then they were like, well, she has to get bunk beds. Hey, go out with her. My friend Jason went with me. So we go to this house, and we're taking apart the bunk beds. And of course, the people who live there were watching us take apart the bunk beds. Because, the whole, like, y'all ain't about to steal nothing out of my house. Now, look, these people had roaches as if, like, the roaches did pay rent. And I'm sitting there, and every 30 seconds, I'm having to shake a roach off my leg. Okay? We get out of the house, finally get all the pieces taken apart, get the bunk bed out of the house. I go to get in the truck. My friend Jason is, like, dusting, like, before he gets in the truck, he's dusting roaches off of him. They were that bad, okay? I get in the truck. He saw a roach on my shirt and went, hey, go dust yourself off. You got roaches still on you. I freaked out. I don't even remember if I jumped out the window of the truck or if I opened the door. I just know in 2.35 seconds, I jumped out of that truck, took my shirt off, and just started shaking it. And he's like, Alicia? Oh my God, it's a roach. I can feel it on me. Like, I'm freaking out because I think there's a roach on me. There's no roach because it had already fallen off when I got out of the truck. But at this point, I'm standing in my pants and my bra in a bad neighborhood, shaking my shirt off, screaming hysterically, and everybody's looking at us like, and it's the summertime, so it's hot, okay? Everybody's looking at us like, okay, what the hell's wrong with this woman? I don't do bugs. I don't do bugs. No, can't do it. Oh, cucaracha. You said what? No, I had a bra on, luckily, that day. Like, nah, no, I can't. I'm a priss when it comes to stuff like that. I can't do bugs. I think that's why I'm so anal about being clean, because I can't do them, guys. I can't. Shut up, Mr. Coffee.
If you work a 16-hour shift at McDonald's, you work a McDouble.
What? If you work a 16-hour shift at McDonald's, you worked a McDouble. Shut up. La cucaracha, la cucaracha. She said student loan. Exactly, Crystal. Like when he told me I had that, oh my God, no, I can still see myself looking around, and he's just looking at me like, and then the bad part was we get back to the shop, and okay, because when I worked there, my manager was a guy, and my 3 coworkers were guys. It was a clubhouse for men. And of course, I was the only woman, but I could hold my own. I could, do whatever they could do. I could do better. But like, I didn't mind working with a bunch of guys. They were all very respectful and everything. But why did the dude then go in and tell them, oh, dude, I seen her boobs. She took her shirt off and started waving it around. I'm like, you didn't see my boobs. I had a bra on. And he's like, the one coworker looks at me. He goes, you took your shirt off, dude? I'm like, dude, it was the roach house. And we had certain houses that we hated going to. Any house with bugs, which was a lot of them. And we had one house we called the booger wall house, because they literally had a wall where they would just pick their nose and wipe it on the wall. Literally a whole wall just full of it. Like, it was, you really get to see how other people live when you work at a place like that, okay? When you have to go into somebody's house to install furniture or to give them furniture or install a TV or something like that, you really get a good view on, and we were told, the one house had bed bugs. And I'm like, that's when I realized that bed bugs was a real thing, okay? I thought that was just like something people said when the kids went to bed at night, good night, don't let the bed bugs bite. Well, why does our house have bed bugs that I got to worry about bed bugs in my sleep? Like, I didn't realize that they were a real thing until I worked at this place. And they were like, if the furniture has bugs or, what have you, we have to bomb the truck with the furniture in it, then take it out of the truck, bomb the truck again, leave it outside for 24 hours, then put it back on the truck, bomb it again. I'm like, why don't we just throw it out? And he's like, because we got to resell it. Ew, like, what? And they had like this whole procedure with the Sterafab and the bombing of the truck and everything, which is when you take like this spray stuff and you put it in the truck and you let it like set off and whatever. And fleas, roaches, gnats were the worst places, especially, and it was always in the summer that everybody was getting everything repoed. I was like, oh, please don't make me have to go back and take this couch. One place, the guy had a drug bust at his house and he got arrested for having heroin. And they were like, we got to go to the house. The cops are going to be there at this time. We have to go in and, repo the furniture. I'm like, but what if there's drugs in the furniture? And he's like, don't worry about it. The cops said they already examined the couch and had the drug dog there. There's no drugs. Okay, cool. We go in there. It's kind of like dusk at this point. It's not dark. You can still see, but not really. But just enough to not, whatever. And, yeah, it was like, does anybody remember the movie? It was like, I want to say it was like an 80s movie, real old movie. It was called Joe's Apartment. Ew, the Yo-Yo Diet Show. My ex-husband had a booger. Oh, Crystal says, I see a little ant and I go Terminator. Yes, Cajun. So starting March 1st, I won't be going live anymore. I'm going to test out not going live for a month. Farfelli Alfredo, you remember that movie? Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Live, Laugh, Love? Yeah, don't rent to own. It's gross.
Don't work, rent on. It's gross.
I have seen bed bugs on like furniture and stuff at people's houses. One house was infested with them to the point where we declined because they asked us to come get it, and we declined getting it because the bed bugs in their house were so bad they had infested the couch. I'm like, I don't think I've ever heard of a bed bug on a couch. But then again, anytime I hear about bed bugs, it was only in, night, don't let the bed bugs bite. Didn't realize it was a real thing. Which is probably why I bother my father so much about when stuff like this happens. I call my first person, hey, Dad, is this a thing? Like, is this a thing I need to worry about? Because this is some life experience that I never had. Growing up, we didn't have bugs. Like, the most we would get was fleas because we had dogs. And we would bomb the house and then have to clean everything in the house. And that was it. So, like, I don't know a whole lot. Like, I know about, obviously, roaches exist. But like we never lived in a house that had bugs. And so like now as an adult and when I worked at that place, it was a whole new world of bugs for me. Like I didn't want to know that. Like I could have lived the rest of my life without seeing half the things that I've seen. Okay, so you remember Joe's apartment. So when we walked into that house that the drug bust happened in, it was like an episode of Joe's apartment. You turned the light on and you just literally, it looked like the guy had a carpet with the lights off. We turned the light on and the carpet just ran away. It was just gone. It was just. I looked at my coworker Ed. I was like, look, F you, F this job. I'm not going in there. I'm not doing it. It's like, we got to get this couch. I don't care about that couch. That couch belongs to them now. That's their couch. If they don't want to make payments on it, who am I to tell them that they can't have their couch? Okay, I'm not Jesus. I'm not. No, they can have it. I'm not doing it. We had to call the shop because he kept telling me to come get it, and I'm like, you will mess up your back today, buddy, because I am not picking up that couch. I'm like, did you not remember the Jason story? No, I'm not doing it. No. Tia, all their hair I have, that's a huge fear of mine, going into a roach infested. Exactly, Tia. You can't have curly hair and have a lot of it and then go into a house with bugs. No, no, Just saying it give me itches. No. I ain't built for it tough. I'm built like a Chevy. I can't do it. No. Shut up, Mr. Coffee. Oh, that was a 7.
There's really no clear cut like this one's obviously better.
Hold.
Despite what all the truck guys will tell you.
Despite all the truck guys will tell you. Thank you, Susan. Like, I remember going into a house. The lady was running a puppy mill. First time I had ever heard the term puppy mill. Didn't know what it means. Now, this story is a little sad. So for those folks, that are sensitive to animal topics, I'm sorry. Just know that I'm really sorry. I won't go too far into the story, but let's just say we had to repost something, and the house should not. It was back on a farm, and there was like 30 puppies in this house that smelled like straight up like pussy and cow and it just smelled awful. It was summer. There was no air conditioner. There was windows open. We had to remove a washer and dryer, but it was in their bathroom. And to get back at us for taking their stuff, the one guy decided to drop a deuce and not flush because we had to get right next to the toilet to get the washer. And I was like, there's no way in hell. I'm not. And my coworker's like, just flush it. Just flush it. I don't pay rent here. Okay. I didn't put in on this, whatever this is. I can't. No. How many of us itching right now talking about the bug thing? I I walk. There was so many animals in that house, and I just remember when it happened, I felt really bad. The lady yelled at me. She called my manager. I didn't get in trouble for it, but I still I have to live with what I did. But there was no way to avoid it. And the people in the house weren't the nicest to us because we were it was the lady's daughter's boyfriend that was being a douche to us because we were taking their stuff. You could have given them an extra week. I'm like, dude, it's I think it was March, and they hadn't paid on it since September. And I'm like, an extra week wouldn't have mattered. You know how many weeks it's been since they've made a payment and they've been dodging us? And when they dodge us, what we would then do is just show up at their house without telling them, and they would be dumb enough to answer the door. I would go in a regular jacket at a time that wouldn't normally be a time that we would go pick up furniture. I would just show up and I'd be like, hey, is so-and-so here? Oh, yeah, hold on a second. She come to the door. Hey, and I'd unzip my jacket. I work for Rent-A-Center. We're coming to get your stuff. Yeah. What now? You can't duck us now. Y'all, it was bad. But I love that job. Because I worked repossessions. I worked, if you didn't pay your bill, Miss Coffee was coming to get your stuff. And you can dodge me for as long as you try to, but it ain't going to be very long. I think the longest one of my delinquent accounts was on my record was 2 weeks. That lady did everything in her power. She treated me like a Jehovah Witness. Every time she see me come to her house, she ducking and dodging. The rule was, if they don't let you come get it, if they don't open the door and invite you in like a vampire to come get it, you can't force your way into their house. Now they have it where they can call the cops on you. But when I worked there, they wouldn't call the cops. It was, if they didn't let us in, we couldn't get it. So I would have to play secret agent and go to the person's house super early in the morning or super late right before we closed and be like, hey, it's so-and-so here, and act like, I'm just a friend of a friend. They'd be like, oh, yeah, she's right here. Give me your stuff. I love that job. I would make an excellent bounty hunter, I like to think. The lice stories? Oh, my God. No, well, somebody asked me, can my kids get lice? And I'm like, everybody can get lice. I got a letter from my son's school saying my child may have it exposed to scabies. Scabies? So I've been freaking out, cleaning and itching today, all while having 101. Oh, no, Chris. Oh, God. Scabies. Now, I want to know. That's one of those times where I would go up to the school and be like, look here, listen. I would like to know what is happening at this school that my child is being exposed to scabies? Scabies. So you mean to tell me your ignorant tail sent your child to school with scabies? And now my kids gotta bring that crap home to me? No. I told you, the kids are like little outbreak monkeys, dude. They bring home all these weird things. You don't know why. They can't bring home good grades, but they can bring home scabies? Come on now. The only thing these kids better bring home to me is good grades. Because if they bring home something else besides that, I'm waiting for the day they come home with chicken pox. Look, listen. Take it back to the school. When Mr. Coffee got sick, what was that, last week? No, take it to work. Take it back to them to work. And then I sent him to work that morning, and then they send him back. I'm like, this is not yo-yo time. Look, I love my husband, but you sent him to me sick. I'm going to send him back to you the same way you sent him to me. I'm tired of y'all bringing him home all defective and stuff, but I sent him to work. He was very capable. Oh, y'all want to see something funny? Look at this. Don't get sick on me. Now, somebody explain to me how this is comfortable. Can anybody explain this to me? She just having the time of her life over there. She just sleep, mouth wide open. Doggy yoga, right? Hi, Coloring Book Nook. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hope you had a happy Valentine's Day. She does know. She does. But if I call her name, she'll come over to me and be like, attention, attention. She doesn't do it often. She does it every once in a while. She'll just be laying there, just spread eagle. I'm like, don't be a hoe. Don't be a trollop on the weekends, Daisy. Close your legs. Like, what are you doing? So I need the F again. I know cats do it. I didn't think dogs did it. Like sploofing. I didn't think that was a thing until we met Killian, and Killian sploofs, which is where they lay flat on their stomach with their feet kicked out. It's the cutest thing ever. But I'm like, then Mr. Coffee goes up behind Killian and tries to use his feet as gas pedals, and I'm like, oh, don't do that to the poor pup. Because when you do that to him, he'll jump up and look at you like, why you messing with my feet? Pretty woman walking down the street. You're going to be the new dog, the bounty hunter. I can see. Oh, geez. Can I be a bounty hunter? No? Why no? Oh, no? I can't work. You work in a dangerous line of work.
Yeah, we don't both of us working dangerously.
Why can't only you get to live dangerously? I don't think it'd be dangerous. It's a bounty hunter. Dog the bounty hunter didn't run into a whole lot of danger. Not a whole lot. Oh, you're welcome, Diane. My ragdoll spoof. Ragdoll, is that a cat, Beth?
Then you gotta be like friends with crackheads and stuff.
I gotta be friends with crackheads? First, I gotta figure out what crack is. I was talking to Becky about this. We were talking about different drugs. I was like, I don't know what that is. She'd say something like, I don't know what that is. I'm like, you know what booger sugar is? And she goes, booger sugar? I'm like, dude, you don't know what booger sugar is? And she goes like, what's that? I'm like, that's cocaine, man. Like, we're trying to teach each other these drug terms because neither one of us knows. I'm like, we could never do drugs. We're too dumb. But I'm okay with being dumb to drugs because I really shouldn't know what drugs are at my age. But I'm just saying, like, Miss Coffee, where can I buy those diamond stickers? What diamond stickers? Dog didn't do much of nothing, Beth, and his boys did. Okay. I will have you come out on a hit with me. Cereba, that's right. You work in like, you're like a security person thing. You like stab people for a living or something. I would be quick to tase them. I almost tase my own kids when they come and scare me when I'm sleeping. You could be a constable and just serve warrants and I don't want to serve warrants and legal papers. See, Papa said family business. We can be like Papa. We can be like the people that ran the pawn shop, Pawn Stars, before the other two, God rest their souls, people. What, the dad died and then the son died. What? Pawn Stars, the old guy and the bigger guy. I can't remember their names. You could be, yeah. I don't want to be a constable. I want to go like tackle people. Can that be a profession? Can I like tackle people for a living? I guess that would be football, huh? I don't want to play football. It's like Rent-A-Center serving warrants and paper. Except for I wasn't nice to these people. Like, I need a job where I could be mean to people. Like, that would be my perfect job. My perfect job would be I can walk in and be like, look here, shut the F up, F you, F this, I'm out. Like, I feel like that would be the perfect job for me. And maybe Stitcherista. But I feel like this would be the perfect job for me. No, the other guy died too. He died shortly after Pops died. I did kickboxing for 4 years, Peppa. I don't know if I would want to, like, do mixed martial arts.
I can kick a box.
You can kick a box? I'm so happy for you. Like, or the Rachel Ray print on. Hold up, what? Rachel Ray has a printer that has stickers. Hold up. Hold up. Are you talking about this? Hold on. Let me, before I start. You talking about this sticker? I'm on Google now. The sun. Okay, the sun is still alive. Okay. This sticker. Oh no, this sticker came from Jeremy. Jeremy JTMJ Crafts here on YouTube. He used to make these, but he doesn't make them anymore. But like if you're looking for like the holographic stickers and stuff like that, I usually get those from like who sent me? I know T-Mall sent me some. I got some from Mystical Diamond Art. I got some from Kelly's Designs. They kind of come from all over. Like I even got some from DIY Moon Shop. Whenever I ordered from them, I got some stickers from them. But that particular sticker came from Jeremy. Jeremy from YouTube here. Jeremy's MJ Crafts here on YouTube. That's like my brother from another mother. Good night, Miki. Thanks so much for hanging out. Hope you had a great Valentine's Day. I was a torrent officer. You will tackle a lot of teenagers who didn't want to. Hell yeah. Alexis, sign me up. I'll tackle a teenager. Like, I want to be on that show, Beyond Scared Straight. Just yell at a bunch of little kids that think they know something. You don't know nothing, sucker. Just call all the kids suckers. Like, that'd be my phrase. Shut up, sucker. I can be like the modern day, like, Foxy Brown. You got a naked desk? Yeah, who else might have them? Y'all, who else has the stickers, the diamond stickers? Does Rachel have them? Rachel might have them. You can ask Rachel Ray. Don't ask her now, though, because she's probably asleep. It's 6 a.m. her time, so yeah, don't ask her now. Uh-oh, T-Moss stuff. Oh, snap. Sparkle, sparkle. Chumley. Thank you, Alexis. Yeah, see, Chumley passed away. I don't know how he passed away, but I remember Chumley passed away. And Wenda says Donnie has stickers. Wendy, if I was in a wheelchair, I would definitely get a profession that people wouldn't see me in, like a truant officer or something like that, and be like, look, you think I can't come after? I'd pull out some kind of like gadget that made my wheelchair go faster, and I'd just run over people, like, get on the ground, and then you just start, like, when they don't tell you something, they don't tell you what you're wanting to know, so you just run over their hands a couple of times. I would totally do that. Wendy, we can do this, Wendy. Are you going to join the team so you can run over people with your wheelchair? I'm just saying. I will allow you to run over people with the wheelchair. And I won't tell nobody. We'll keep it our little secret, Wendy. If this is something that you want to do, Wendy, I will let you join the team, and we can just go out and find teenagers and drug dealers and run them over with your wheelchair. But you have to make me a promise that I get to do it sometimes too. Chumley is still alive? Okay, I'm confused. Is he alive or dead? I had a lady throw a cup at me for driving. What? Did you run her over with the chair? Asking for myself. I feel like if I was in a wheelchair, I'd be that ignorant person. Like, you hear people like letting their, like, that person. Okay, so you go to the store and there's always that one mom in there that's letting her kids run around and like tear up stuff in the store. If I was in a wheelchair, I would be that person that would try to run over the little kid. I'm not a nice person, y'all. I don't know why y'all like me. It was a hoax. Okay. So Chumley is still alive. Like, Mommy, I want candy. Billy, stop. Please don't do that. we're gonna respect the trees and the plastics and all the. I want candy now, mommy. Oh, bless you. Oh, you want candy? Here's some candy. Here's something sweet for you. Let me run over your whole body with this wheelchair real quick. Oh, what's that? Did I hit something? Let me roll back over it real quick. I feel like that's something I could do in my spare time. See, Alexis says he died of an overdose, but everybody else is like, no, he's still alive. Exactly, Sariba. When I get old enough to be in a wheelchair, even if I'm not in a wheelchair, I'm gonna get a wheelchair just so I can run them over. Kids nowadays, they be talking outside of their neck. No. You see how these kids nowadays be talking to people? No, let one small child talk to me like I see half these kids and these parents. I want to be friends with my kid. No, forget that. Forget that. No, I'm not friends. We're not friends if you talking and disrespecting me like that. Guess what? I'm running you over with this. And I feel like that's going to be my next form of punishment. I'm just going to buy a wheelchair, and every time the kids misbehave, I'm going to just go over to the wheelchair and sit down and look at them, give them that look like, I'm sorry, did you say something? You want these wheels? You about to get these wheels? Like, I feel like that could be a new form of punishment in my house. The thump, the thump. Wendy, see, and you got the best position too. Every time, like, if you need help getting something and there's that ignorant person that won't help you, you just accidentally run over their feet. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I couldn't see where I was going. Throat punching and gut checking. Yes. Sariba, where can I sign up for this? I need to sign up for this. This needs to be a thing that I do. Oh, thank you, Diamond Art Club, for including the key at the bottom. You're so awesome. I'm up here looking over here at the key, and the key's right there. Y'all, this is the first Diamond Art Club I've worked on since, I think, September of last year. Oh, the clicking, guys. The clicking. Clickety-clack, click-clack. Oh my God, I miss squares so much. I think I've worked on one square, which was that little one from Homecraftology. Now, how did I miss that 7? Seriously? Up here talking about running people over with wheelchairs. He is alive. Okay. I'll pick up a chair and hit him with it. My boys are 29 and 30. I need weapons. A-Wood said, forget rolling over him. I'm just going to hit him with the whole chair. Her house just turned into WWE superstars. Like, off the top rope. Off the top rope. Just fly and elbow your kids. Cops come. What happened here? Oh, I fly and elbowed him because he got the nerve to talk back. I bet he ain't talking now. Ma'am, you just crushed his esophagus. Hey, but he ain't talking back, though. Wendy, I want to be just like you when I grow up.
It's really like something caustic. But did you see it's her posting?
Please stop sending me this. Yes. Why, KD? Why are you anxious about it? I just got the Daughter of Honor. The Mulan one. Really? Nice. You can't die of an overdose of marijuana. Hold up, can you? Papa, can you?
No, not OD on marijuana.
I said, you can't OD on marijuana. What's up, Jeremy? Jeremy, I didn't get a chance to ask you the other night. What does your bracelet say? Still trying to figure out how to frame it. Do a canvas finish. Just take it one square at a time, KD. That's all you can do, unless you use a multi-placer. But no, I've been wanting to work on a Diamond Art Club square for a while because I did have a few people asking me about if the quality of their squares has gotten any better. And from the looks of it so far, so good. But only time will tell. Like, hopefully, if I ever get out of this confetti that I'm in. Funfetti. Because there's no painting more disrespectful than Starry Night. And then every time I see that lady, Ajar, or whatever her name is, the lady that used to be at Dreamer Designs that does the Van Gogh type paintings, and now she's with DIY Moonshop. I'm like, dude, look, I like your artwork. I love the Corgi Knights with his little corgi butt, but there's no way in hell. There's no way. No, we're not doing that. Because then there's a couple of people that are like, oh, you can get the one with the German Shepherd. I could, but I ain't going to. No, the confetti is real. Yeah, I love her images. Not doing them. Second coat art, love the design, is the best I can say. Really? I wonder if their quality has gone down. I've seen a lot of people complaining about their Cotarts. No, not Pop-Tart. The Path Less Traveled. Okay. I was wondering what yours said because I don't remember looking at the saying on that one. Oh, which, by the way, Jeremy, if you didn't know, they come out with new ones like every week. So, yeah. Your current whip is 3 colors. Ton of bad drills. Really? I'll have to check out Cotart again. There is an image by them that I do want. So maybe I'll grab it and see what the quality is. Because I've had a lot of people complain about them and Star Wars lately about their drill quality. And I'm like, really? Because the drills look like the new drills that they're using now for Star Wars. Those are the really good China drills. Like they come in like, those are the ones that are almost like the PJ packaging. Or PB&J or whatever that thing says. Okay, there's 2 concave drills right there. See, the problem with confetti is I have to concentrate too hard. And then that tongue thing happens where you stick your tongue out of your mouth when you're concentrating real hard. Nah. People are going to be watching this on a replay like, what the hell is wrong with Miss Coffee? Miss Coffee is insane. That's what's wrong with Miss Coffee. But you guys come back every week, and I love you for it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Come listen to 3 hours of Mr. and Miss Coffee make weird mouth noises. I'm working on a Star Wars Crystal DP, and the drills suck. Oh my gosh, really? Jeremy says, yeah, I've been looking. Yeah, so you get one, and then you're like, ooh, this is really nice. I need more. That's why I now have like 15 to 20 of them. Oh, I love you guys too, KD. We love the insanity. It makes us feel at home. Yeah, who was that? I think it was the Caffeinated Crafter. She was one of the ones that did a Whip and Chat for the Whip and Chat Challenge. And at the end of the video, she mentions that I was one of her favorite YouTubers, which always tickles me pink when people say that because I'm like, oh, I'm somebody's favorite. I don't know why, but oh, that's so nice. And she was like, I hope Miss Coffee doesn't see this, but it's like when that feeling you get when you go to grandma's house, you just feel at home and it's cozy and nice. I'm like, oh, hello, dearie. Would you like me to bake you some cookies? I'll crochet you a sweater. I don't think she was expecting me to comment on her video. The top part of this picture is color blocking. I thought that Lamort was going to be a lot of color blocking. Boy, was I wrong. Oh, my God. Thank you, Creative Grammy. How you doing? Where's the best place to get quality snack size DPs? Honestly, Everyday E-Deals has some pretty good snack size. I've done 2 of them, and the drill quality wasn't bad. The canvas quality wasn't too bad. and they were nice snack size. Now I'm waiting on right before the coronavirus was announced, I ordered from Fan Sales because somebody, I think it was Cereba, asked me to try Fan Sales. I did order 3 kits from them, but they got stuck in the customs circle because of the virus, and I think they just got to the US. So I should have an unboxing for them hopefully in the next 2 weeks. But oh, the security camera video. Y'all bear with me while I do that security camera video because I know it's not craft related, but I did promise those people a video, and since they did accidentally send me a camera and then they sent me another one and they just told me to keep them and do a comparison, I did a video for it. So you're randomly going to get a very weird camera video about security cameras. Please bear with me on the video, okay? I know it's not craft related. Just watch it and smile and nod, like when somebody's talking to you about something you have no clue about and you want them to think that you're smart, so you just smile and nod and they're like, oh, you get it, and you're like, yeah. You don't have to get it, it's fine. Just be like, oh, that's great, Miss Coffee, like you're having one of those days. Yeah. What are my thoughts on partial DPs? I personally don't do partials too much or at all, mostly because I don't like the fact that it doesn't take me too long. Like that tiger DP will probably take me like 4 days, to be honest. I'm going to slow down doing it because I'm doing it with folks that are in the community. But for the most part, partials, I did, when I first started my channel, I did a time lapse of a partial that I got from Walmart. And they kept sending me the wrong image. And so I did a time lapse of it, and it took me, I think 2 hours to complete it. I'm not the biggest fan of partials. I like anything 50 by 40 or higher. Miss Coffee got that. Like at some point this year, I'm gonna complete Dangerous Roads because one, it's a square, and it's not the biggest I've done, but it'll be my big one for the year. Crafting with Ann says smiling and nodding, go for it. Amazon has some nice ones. They said 839 was out of stock, sub 433, not close. Sent me 4 bags I didn't need when I told them it wasn't enough in the first bag, approximately 1400. I was told I could email when I needed more. Really? Give us cookies and run us over with wheelchair. Yep. That's how I do it. I lure you in with the cookies to run you over with the wheelchair. I'm taking notes right there. I'm taking mental notes because when I get older, and even if I don't have to use a wheelchair, I'm going to, just so I can run people over on accident and be like, oh, I'm sorry, dearie. I didn't mean to run you over. I'm just having an off day. Like, who was that I was talking to? Somebody kept saying something like, I'm getting a little, like, I get some type of way when we talk about, like, the kids, especially, like, this whole Maggie situation with her coloring on the walls, and people are like, well, maybe she just wants attention, or maybe it's just this, or maybe it's just that. I'm getting some type of way about it just because, like, I don't know. I'm not used to, like, Maggie acting like this, one. But I kind of feel like Maggie just needs one good tire. She's one good tire away from stopping misbehaving. I feel like that's all she needs. Just one good rollover, and she'll be fine. And she's not usually like this, so like I don't know if she's testing boundaries or what, but she's been actually pretty good. Like I talked to her teacher. Her teacher says that she's been she wasn't acting up in school, but she could tell that something had changed at home because Maggie is essentially, she's not doing like she used to do, which was like running around with the markers and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I took them away from her at home. You're so nice, Wendy. She gonna lend me the chair. I can't wait to move. Stupid basement is flooding again. I had this house. You hate this house. Flooding. Oh, you're getting rain? Cotard has prepackaged 5 color sets for $5.99 on Amazon. I ordered another set, had it before I could even get another email. They did reimburse the Amazon order. Well, that's cool. Hold up. That DAC you're working on, listened. I seen it on today's savings ad on Instagram. Well, this painting. Yeah, everybody has this painting. Paint with Diamonds has it. A lot of the snack size painting places have it. I'm not sure why. Like I didn't realize it was like an artist picture until Diamond Art Club got it. And then I was like, oh snap, this is somebody's artwork, because I think my dad had gotten it from somewhere before, but it didn't like turn out right, or he hasn't done it yet, or I don't know. I thought he had it, but I was like, well, if you don't have it, I'm gonna do this one for you, and because right now Pawpaw's in the process of packing, so I'm like, I'm not gonna buy it for you and make you have to do it, add it to your stash, but I'll complete it for you, and that way you can have it as your first piece of artwork in your new house, like.
Potato?
Not a potato. Oh, speaking of potatoes, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna tell on you with your baking potatoes. I've never heard of a baking potato. Okay, I've heard of a baked potato. Has anybody heard of baking potatoes? I have never heard of such a thing. Mr. Coffee asked me the other day when he was at the store if he should get baking potatoes because they're big. He's like, they're big like my forearm. And I'm thinking he's exaggerating. Y'all, I went to go make homemade mashed potatoes last night. We had, I call it slop, but essentially it's ground beef sauteed in gravy. It's like loose Salisbury steak. And I go to cut or to peel potatoes. Y'all, why did it look like small babies in the bag? And I was like, what's up with these potatoes? Why are they so big?
8-pound bag of like 6 potatoes.
No, it literally had like 9 potatoes in the bag. They were so big.
Each one was roughly a pound.
Like they were huge. Like I'm not even joking. They were like this big, and they were potatoes. And I was like, what the hell? Where did you find these massive potatoes? And he's like, they're baking potatoes. Dude, I used, what, 6 of them to make mashed potatoes? And there was still a crap ton of potatoes left. I was like, what the hell? Mr. Coffee ate himself till he hurt himself. And there was still a crap ton of potatoes. And I'm like, what the hell? What kind of monstrous potatoes? Who's growing these? Oh, look, that little dragon. Yep, it's russet potatoes. That was before we had more than 2 choices. Yeah, they were delicious, but good God. The older potatoes with thicker skin, you can make potato skins out of them too. I have never seen a potato like I've seen them sold separately, but not together. So like I was unsure. And when I seen it, I was just like, okay, gigantic potatoes. Hold up, I want to see something real quick. 9. Okay, so that's a pink color. Okay. I want to check to see if they put these symbols next to each other. I don't think they did, but I need to make sure. Okay, so no, it's not down here. So where would they be? What does that symbol look like? Like a peach. Okay, well, hopefully it's at the top. Sorry. Whenever Diamond Art Club does their symbols, they have this half triangle that they do, and they do one to the left and to the right. And when I worked on Starry Nights, okay, there's one. When I worked on Starry Nights, they had the symbol, and they were so close together in color that it confused me. And I wanted to make sure they weren't the same color, but they're not. This one is a brown, and then the 963 is a pink. So there's a significant difference. Oh, that actually looks really good, guys. Look at that. You can see the grate on the bumper. Y'all can see it better than I can, but red bliss and purple. Who got steroids? Russet, best for baking. Yukon, best for mashed. Yukon? What's a Yukon potato? Y'all, look, I go to the store, I get russet potatoes, I move on with my life. I don't know any of these extra potatoes. Y'all are blowing my mind right now. Okay, so we have the arrow. I kept thinking this painting had 45 colors and it only has 43. I'm sitting here thinking to myself earlier, I'm like, how many colors does that fire truck thing have? And I'm like, I should know this since I unboxed it, but I don't remember everything that I unboxed, folks. Like, that's not a thing. Okay, so we're going to go for the arrow next. What symbol is the arrow? The arrow is 318. There we go. Bacon potatoes are usually Idaho russet. What are y'all doing in Idaho? I'm just saying, like, what kind of soil do you guys have? Is the soil got steroids? Like, this is a place that I don't want to go. If your potatoes look like that, what do your people look like? Good God. Their people do not look like potatoes.
I don't know that.
I don't know that, but I'm going to assume that they don't look like potatoes. Even though there are some people out there that look like a potato. Potato, 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 potato. Oh, have a good night, Anne. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you had a good day. We love butter. What are butter golds, KD? Y'all are going to have to educate me in the potato. The snow is melting and somehow it's making its way in my house, moving soon. I just saw a movie thing go through my head just now when you said that. Moving soon because the basement keeps flooding. Like, that's what I just seen in my head. Not today, buddy. Crystal says I got one. Y'all gonna have to educate me on the potatoes because I know russet potatoes. That's all I know. And I know box potatoes, which are gross. But sometimes they're a thing. Because sometimes you just don't have time to chase dogs and children and make homemade mashed potatoes. I know you want homemade mashed potatoes. I'm not making homemade mashed potatoes every day. I like my hips the size that they are, thank you. Walking around here looking all disproportionate. That stuff goes to your hips. No. Just thinking about eating a potato made my hips grow another inch. No, I'm good. I don't need to eat them every day. Even though I'm pretty sure you and the kids would love to have them every day. That's not healthy. I would like to know who's listening to that. God, I hate that tip. I got to figure out a way to get this thing out of here. Mr. Coffee's going to have to use his man muscles to get that plastic tip out of there. It's driving me insane. Sorry to ask a random question, but was shipping for Lamort reasonable? Thinking of getting a DIY moon after taxes. Tax rich? I would like to say it's reasonable because I literally got it in 3 days and it came FedEx Express, which means I had it by noon the day that I got it. I like the fact that the shipping is really fast. Now processing, because they make their canvases to order, processing does take a little longer. And I'm going to guess by the time tax season comes and everybody's tax rich, you might have a long wait time to wait for it to process before they do your reverse unboxing. But after, like, when that video, by the time the video airs, your package is already out. You get an email and everything telling you that your package is out. And then within like 3 to 4 days, boom, you have your package. I paid $35 for shipping, and I got Lamort, the baby dragon, and the unicorn artist tube for $35 shipping. And to me, that's a steal because nothing makes it here to North Dakota that fast. But no worries, you can ask as many questions as you want. You can get real dried mashed potatoes. Find a LDS cannery. Latter-day Saints. Latter-day Saints. Isn't that a church?
I know what I'm trying to bug you, but I can't pass something up.
What is wrong with you? I just ordered a new beadboard. Shipping was $28. Beadboard are homemade and beautiful. Nice, Yvonne. Yvonne, can you post those up? I want to see them. I kind of want it, but I kind of don't want them. I don't know. I'm still like, I don't have that many colors out at once because with being colorblind and then trying to keep up with all the colors, I don't think I can do it. Have you ever tried to redeem the 100% discount reward on DAC? No. Mormon. Okay. Crystal. Yeah, it's 10K points. Yeah, no, I don't think I've ever, because I think that's $1,000. No, it's not $1,000. No, I haven't done it myself. No. Just because I don't usually use my coupons too much, mostly because I forget that I have them, and then when I remember, I'm like, oh snap! Like 2 streams ago, I bought the lion and the tiger cub or whatever. It's almost like a match to King's Path, and it's been out for a while. It's another JoJo's Arts, and I freaking love his work. But I used a $25 off coupon, and I ended up just paying for shipping. Oh, yes, there you go. Sylvia buys a lot of Diamond Art Clubs, too. Oh, snap, you guys. We're half an hour over. Ain't nobody say nothing. But, all right, guys. I'm going to call it a night there. Actually, yeah, I'm going to call it a night there, but I'm going to finish this little patch that I'm working on because I don't want to leave that sitting like that. So, while I answer my messages, I'm going to finish that patch. But thank you guys so much for coming to hang out. Nobody said nothing about we were over a half an hour. Everybody just sitting there chit-chatting, having a good old time. You're welcome, Beth. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you're new to the channel and would like to come and see more of this, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell. Again, we have 2 more lives before I go on my little, whatever, hiatus for a little bit. Don't worry, you guys will still get a video instead of a live. I will make sure you have something, equal to or better than live. So, yes, thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me. I do greatly appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you all had a great and wonderful Valentine's Day. Again, whether it was with someone you love or you're just loving yourself. So thank you guys so much for being here tonight. Please don't forget to hit the like button on your way out. And I will see you guys in the next one. But until then, always remember to try to be kind, be courteous, be cool. You guys have a happy and safe weekend, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.